Very good. We are happy to greet everybody on the second day of the Asia-Oceania Regional Congress of Don Bosco Past Pupils, which is held after 45 years for the first time online. This is the 12th Congress of these two continents where all Don Bosco
두
Past
번째
Pupils
세션을 시작해 돼서 참으로 기쁩니다.
are able to come together.
45년 만에 온라인으로 하게 됐습니다.
Before we jump into the program of today, I am
시작하기 전에
the program which is ahead of us.
프로그램을 안내해 드리겠습니다.
We have two sessions, each of 3 hours. There is probably 1 hour break between these two sessions. And as yesterday, those who have been participating on day 1, June 25, yesterday, you are familiar with all the technicalities. We will run it slowly again.
어제 한번 해봤기 때문에 좀 더 자연스럽게 할 수 있을 것 같습니다.
Although not all the countries are maybe present in real time, but it is a symbol of unity.
28개 국가지만 모두 참석하지는 못했습니다.
Family around Don Bosco when we celebrate 150 years of foundation of our association.
150주년을 기념하고 있습니다.
Well, you see the sequence started in India 1976, and we are now here, not in Japan because of the pandemic, but we are slightly delayed by 6 months in the digital space, meeting each other and helping many past pupils to take advantage of this recorded 3 sessions which are available on the internet in 7 languages.
작년에 일본에서 개최되었었는데 못해서 6개월 만에 여기 온라인으로 시작하게 됩니다.
As you see today, it's a quite rich program.
두 번째 세션입니다.
Opening prayer, we have
시작 기도 후에
summary recap of day 1.
어제 세션에 대해서 요약해 드리겠습니다. 그다음에 2개의 메시지가 있고요. 살레시오 가족 담당이신 조한 신부님의 메시지가 있고요. 세계 담당인 도미닉 수사님의 말씀이 있습니다. 일본으로부터 모델 사례를 말씀드리겠습니다.
Young people in need. We welcome Mr. Takayama. After a short Don Bosco virtual tour around 2 countries, we have
두 나라에 대해서 가상의 여행을 하겠습니다. 그 다음에 질의응답 시간이 있겠고요. 이게 좀 마지막으로는 회장님들의 말씀이 있겠습니다. 한 시간 쉬고
first past pupil, Carlo Gastini, de facto the founder of our association.
4시에 다시 세 번째 세션이 시작되겠습니다. 신테시스는 전체 한번 종합해 보고요. 우리 결정들을 이야기하고요. 감사의 메시지를 보내고 끝난 다음에 그룹 디스커션이 있겠습니다.
So this is for today. 2 sessions, 3 hours each. You can follow on YouTube if you are watching on YouTube. Registered participants on Zoom are following as yesterday. We are very, very grateful to the 6 language translators.
Recording in progress.
As you see, the languages are 6.
Recording stopped.
languages are 6, and you see the fruit
예,
of the
6개 언어로
yesterday.
통역이 되겠습니다.
More or less 700 online participants yesterday on the Zoom.
예, 어제는 700명이 참석을 했고요.
In English and 6 other
줌으로
languages,
130명, 유튜브로 580명이 참석했습니다.
from English, Thai, Indonesian, Tetum, in Timor-Leste, Vietnamese, Korean, and Japanese. So now we are very grateful to the Thai Federation for this beautiful mindful
태국에서
morning prayer.
예, 시작 기도를 해주시겠습니다. 우리 마음을 집중해서 기도 함께 하기로 하겠습니다. 새로운 하루가 시작되면서 많은 사람들이 자신의 일터로 돌진해 갑니다. 일터로, 학교로 자신의 삶을 성공적으로 만들기 위해 달려갑니다. 가족들과 사회와 자신들의 나라가 자랑스럽게 되기를 바라면서요. 우리는 이것이 삶의 인간이 되는 성공적인 것이라고 생각할 수 있습니다. 그러나 우리가 좀 더 천천히 삶을 살아간다면 이런 돌진하는 삶에서 벗어날 수 있겠죠. 기도라는 것은 우리의 기도를 세상 안에 보내는 것입니다. 우리의 사랑과 우리의 좋은 마음을 다른 사람들에게 보내주는 것입니다. 그것이 더 나은 기도가 되겠죠. 우리는 그냥 성당에 앉아 있는 것이 기도는 아니라고 생각합니다. 우리는 우리의 좋은 마음을 사람들을 만날 때 그것을 전해주는 것이 필요합니다. 그들이 누구이든지 상관없이 똑같이 그들을 대할 수 있으면 좋겠습니다. 이 시간 우리 자신과 함께 있어 봅시다. 모든 사람을 위해서 우리의 사랑을 보내봅시다. 하나님께서 창조하신 모든 만물에 우리의 사랑을 보내드립시다. 모든 것을 하나로 만들고 특별히 사랑과 평화 안에서 하나가 되기를 바랍니다. 성령 모습과 우리를 들어주소서.
Saint John Bosco, pray for
Pray
us.
for us.
Day one, before we give
예, 어제 했던 세션을
Silva
요약해드리겠습니다.
from Timor-Leste, we just share a simple note on one WhatsApp group from Solomon Islands after yesterday's program. Hope some of you watched the meeting on YouTube. Hope we will try to be in the innermost circle of the association, helping another young at risk. Let the work of Don Bosco continue through you. Beautiful. We hope that many dynamics, inspiration will come from this. Welcome to Mr. Dino from Timor-Leste with recap of day one.
Oh, Father, I think he got disconnected.
Very good. So we go ahead.
Yes, Father.
So before we enter the program proper, there is a short test to wake up and check how well we know our Association of Don Bosco Palms pupils. There are 7 questions. If you answer 7 to 7, God
예,
bless you.
인터넷 문제로 이야기할 사람이 연결이 안 돼서 다음 단계로 넘어갑니다.
Which is published in 5 languages.
5가지 언어로 이 새로운 속보가 나왔습니다.
Do you know the
예, 웹사이트를 이야기하고 있습니다.
xrav.org, which is
국문연합회 웹사이트입니다.
You can get through this website to many federations also in our region.
7개 언어로 되어 있습니다.
South Asia to the Pacific. Do you know it or not yet?
알고 있나요?
Do you know the World Confederation Statute?
예, 규정서가 있습니다. 스태튜트. 2015년에 연합회 규정서가 만들어졌습니다.
Do you know the Salesian Family Resources and News?
살레시오 가족 그 자료들이나 뉴스
On the left we have South
이런
Asia.
것도
On the
있습니다.
right we have East Asia-Oceania regional website of Salesian Family.
웹사이트에서 찾아볼 수 있겠고요.
Do you know the Salesian Family
2020년도에 작년에 살레시오 가족에 대한
with the chart of identity
어떤
of Salesian family?
32명의 그 제안서가 나와서 그 정체성에 대한 어떤 헌장 같은 것이 있습니다.
Or not yet?
알고 계신가요?
6. Do you know
네, 살레시오 가족지
the magazine
1877년부터 시작되었는데 60개 나라
different language?
60개의 언어들에서 그
Or not yet?
출판이 되고 있습니다.
Do you know Don Bosco Past People Delegates Handbook was published last year?
현시문이 많이 피곤한가
Only
봐요.
in 5 languages.
예, 이런
If not yet,
핸드브로 소책자가 그 담당자들 위해서 마련되어 있습니다.
do you know the association? How is your result? 7/7.
목소리가 많이 가셨네.
Bless you and have a good day.
예. 여러분의 결심은 무엇입니까?
Now we
함께
introduce the
연합회에 들어가기
for the
가입하시겠습니까?
Salesian family, Father Joan Luis Playa. Welcome, Father.
예, 살레시오 가족 담당인 조한 신부님의 말씀이 있겠습니다.
Father, sorry, I don't see him in the participants list.
이분도 사실 자료를 제출 안 하셔서 지금 우리가 자료를 갖고 있지 않습니다.
Well, we have a technical difficulty to connect to Father, so we will.
예, 연결이 잘 안 돼서 어려움이 있습니다.
Which was sent to us. Good day to all. I see you are asking me to speak Italian in this morning time. I will try to do it willingly.
이탈리아 말로 이야기를 하려고 합니다.
Off the cuff and ending with reflection. A prayer. I am a man of hope. I am a man of hope because I believe that God is new every morning.
저는 희망을 갖고 살아갑니다.
Because I believe that the Holy Spirit is at work in the church.
성령께서 교회 안에서 그리고 세상 안에서 활동하시기
I
때문입니다.
believe that the Creator Spirit gives those who welcome Him a new freedom and a supply of joy and trust. I am a
Father
man of-
Baslab, sorry. I saw Father Luis now. Is it okay if we have him?
Okay.
Yeah, sorry to interrupt.
네, 루이스 신부님이 스피릿상에 나타나셨습니다.
Father
Father
Luis,
Luis, you are on mute. Sorry.
Pastor John, your microphone on.
네, 소리가 소거되어 있습니다. 음소거되어 있습니다. 네,
There you go.
Very good. Molto bene. Avanti.
Grazie.
네, 이태리 말로 하실 것이고 현 신부님이 영어로 하실 것입니다.
Io sono il padre Juan Luis Playa, il delegato del Rettor Maggiore per la famiglia salesiana. Sono contento di salutarvi, di farmi presente in questo inizio del secondo giorno del vostro incontro.
I'm happy to meet you on the second day of the meeting. Very
네,
happy.
여러분들 만나게 돼서 기쁩니다.
Sono davvero contento di essere con voi e di poter salutarvi vedendo i nomi di tutta la vostra regione, di tutto il continente asiatico, uniti alla figura di Don Bosco, per me, per tutta la famiglia salesiana, è una vera gioia.
For me to see united in Don Bosco, Don Bosco past people from all around the large Asian and Oceania continent together is a great joy for me.
우리가 함께 이렇게 다 모인다는 것이 큰 기쁨입니다.
Tanti ex-allievi della vostra regione e
You
con
are
voi siamo tutti i gruppi della famiglia salesiana, questi 32 gruppi che il padre Clement vi ha fatto presente in questo momento.
with you are together all the 32 groups of the Salesian family, because also
네.
you represent a large
32개의 그룹들이 함께 모이게 돼서 기쁩니다.
Adesso vi vedo i volti, questo è una grande gioia.
It's beautiful to see your faces. Fantastic.
네, 얼굴을 보니까 좋습니다.
Il Rettor Maggiore vi ha parlato sicuramente della speranza.
Rector Major talked to you yesterday about hope for sure.
네,
Questa è stata
총장님께서 호프에 대한 희망에 대한 말씀하셨겠죠. 어제.
strano questi 2 anni che viviamo in questa circostanza tanto speciale della pandemia e anche di tanti altri problemi che
It was
si
the most
fanno
frequently
presente nel
repeated
nostro
word
mondo.
during these pandemic times, and not only.
Don Bosco fu un uomo
희망을 간다는 것은 이 시기에 팬데믹 상황 속에서 필요한 일입니다. 돈보스코도 희망의 사람이었습니다.
uomini, donne di speranza in questo mondo nelle circostanze concrete della nostra vita.
Don Bosco wanted us to be men and women of hope, especially in
희망의 사람들이 되기를
situation like
바라셨고요. 이렇게 어려운 시기에 특별히 돈보스코께서 그렇게 원하실 것입니다.
our signs of hope to be a help for all people around us.
우리
Specialmente
주변에 있는 사람들을 돕는 것이 우리의 희망이 될 수 있겠습니다.
alle opere salesiane, agli oratori, a tutti i servizi che la congregazione, che la famiglia salesiana fa per loro.
Especially to become sign of hope to the future generations who are entering our Salesian youth centers, school, parishes, and all the works of this large Salesian family.
다음 세대를 위해서도 이것은 참으로 필요한 것입니다.
I wish you a deep, joyful, and meaningful day of the Congress also today.
이 대회를 통해서 정말 의미 있는 또 기쁨이 가득 찬 대회가 되길 바랍니다.
Cresca in voi questo spirito di uscire da voi stessi per andare agli incontri degli altri ex-allievi e dei giovani.
I wish that this wonderful congregate experience will help
이
each one of you
경험을 통해서
reach out of your comfort zone to those in need, those
도움이 필요한 젊은이들에게 우리가 나아가야 할 것입니다.
Dell'equipe del segretariato della famiglia salesiana che lavora per tutto il mondo, vi invito a fare questa piccola, breve ma profonda riflessione sulla nostra vita come uomini di speranza.
I invite you to follow me in
여러분을
this
초대합니다.
about the hope.
제가 숙고한 것을 여러분들이 함께 해주시면 좋겠습니다.
Uomini di speranza.
All of you are called to be men and women of hope.
여러분들은 희망의 사람으로
Un uomo
불림을 받고 있습니다.
perché credo che Dio è nuovo ogni mattina.
I am a person of hope because I believe that God is new every new morning.
Sono un uomo
저도
di
희망의 사람이고 하나님께서는 세상 만물을 다 알고 계십니다.
all'opera nella Chiesa e nel mondo.
I am a man and woman of hope because I believe that the Holy Spirit is at work in the church and in the world.
예, 성령께서 세상 안에 활동하고 계심을 저는 믿고
Credo che lo
있습니다.
Spirito Creatore dà a chi lo accoglie una libertà nuova e una provvista di gioia e di fiducia.
I am a man of hope because I believe that the Creator Spirit gives those who welcome Him a new freedom and never-ending supply of
희망은
and trust.
창조주이신 하느님의
Uomo di speranza.
생각이십니다.
E so che la storia
그분께서 우리에게 주신 은혜이십니다.
di meraviglie.
I am a person of hope because I know that the history of the church is full of wonders.
예, 교회의 역사를 보면은 놀라움으로 기적으로 가득 차 있습니다.
Hope is a duty, not a luxury.
예, 희망은 우리의 의무이지 그냥 우리가 하나의 그 사치품은 아닙니다.
In realtà,
Hoping is not dreaming, but is the ability to transform a dream into reality.
예, 희망은
che osa
우리가 현실 안에서 그 모든 것을 그 희망으로 해석해야 되는 실제인 것입니다.
perché il loro sogno prenda corpo nella vita degli uomini.
Happy are those who dare to dream and who are willing to pay the highest price for their dreams to take shape in the life of humanity.
Felici
인간성에 대해서
perché
우리가 함께 이것을 실현화시키기 위해서 노력해야 할
Blessed
것입니다.
are you who dare to dream.
e siete disposte
예,
a
이런 꿈을 꾸는 사람들이 행복한 사람인데요.
seriosamente perché il vostro sogno prenda corpo nella vita di tutta l'associazione e di tutti i giovani dei vostri paesi.
And blessed are you who are committed to give your life for the better
우리
future.
자신을 공연하기 위해서 노력하는 사람은 참으로 행복한 사람입니다.
Beautiful day wishing to all of you.
행복한 시간 되시길 바랍니다.
Lascio perché ho un altro impegno qua in Italia, ma sarò molto contento di conoscere tutti i frutti del vostro convegno.
I am now around Italy on the move, but I am very glad to see soon the fruits of this Congress. God bless you.
이 대회에 좋은 결실이 있기를 바라겠습니다. 감사합니다.
Buenos días.
E tutti quanti.
Grazie, thank you, thank you.
Ciao, ciao.
어,
Very good. So we give thanks to the delegate of the Rector Major, to the Salesian family, which is a team of 4 Salesians who animate the main groups. And now we listen to the message of our World Confederation delegate, the first Salesian brother appointed to this role after Don Bosco. Brother Dominic Nguyen Duc Nam is heading from Vietnam. He has large experience of India.
세계 동문회 총동문회 담당자인 도미닉 웬 수사님의 메시지가 있겠습니다.
Good morning, good afternoon,
안녕하세요.
good evening to all of you. So
반갑습니다.
many times in these days when I met the rector major, he reminded me
근래에 총장님을 만났었습니다.
to all the past pupils in your region.
모든 졸업생들에게 인사를 꼭 전해달라고 말씀하셨습니다.
Instead of you, I would like to also send his regards, warm greeting to all of you.
예, 여러분 모두에게 따뜻한 마음을 보내드리고 싶습니다.
You listen to my message, that I hope that
저희 메시지를 보내드리겠습니다.
another energy, another strength, really to move forward as Don Bosco's sons.
돈보스코 아들들로서 우리도 어떤 일을 해나갈지를 말씀드리고 싶습니다.
Brother, please go ahead.
Oh, you will play the video?
Which video is this? The
Don't worry.
Takayama one?
No, no, brother.
If not, I go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead, brother.
Okay. I'm so glad to participate in this Congress, as I have said before, and there are many reasons.
저는 아시아-오세아니아 지역의 돈보스코 동문연합회에 대해 참석하게 돼 기쁩니다. 이 행사를 개최하는 많은 이유들이 있습니다. 우선적으로 올해는 특별한 해로서 돈보스코 동문연합회 150주년을 기념하는 해입니다. 또한 이 대회는 요셉 성인이 전 세계 교회의 수호자로 선포된 150주년을 기념하는 것과 일치합니다.
Saint Joseph and Saint John Bosco, they have something in common. In fact, on the 8th of
사실상 2020년 12월 8일에 프란치스코 교황님이 아버지의 마음이라는 칙서에서 발표하셨습니다. 교황님께서는 아버지의 마음을 아름답게 묘사하시면서 예수님에 대한 그분의 사랑을 닮으라는 말씀을 하셨습니다. 4개의 복음서 모두는 요셉 성인의 아들로서의 예수님에 대해 전해주고 있습니다.
Joseph saw Jesus grow up daily in wisdom and in years.
루카복음 2장 52절에 성요셉은 예수님이 하느님과 인간의 사랑을 받으면서 지혜가 날로 성장해 가는 것을 매일 보았습니다. 그는 손을 잡아주며 걸음마를 가르치셨고 등을 구부리며 먹을 것을 주셨습니다. 가장으로서 부모에게 순종하는 것을 가르쳤으며 하느님 아버지의 뜻을 실천하도록 가르치셨습니다. 요한복음 4장 34절에서 예수님은 나의 음식은 나를 보내신 아버지의 뜻을 실행하는 것이고 그 사명을 완수하는 것이다 말씀하셨습니다. 요셉 성인은 가족을 먹여 살리기 위해 정직한 삶으로 목수일을 하셨습니다. 예수님은 일의 대가로 얻은 빵을 먹는 기쁨과 가치와 소중함을 요셉 성인으로부터 배우셨습니다. 요셉 성인은 예수님에게 하늘의 아버지의 모습을 지니신 지상의 아버지셨던 것입니다.
Like
아버지를 닮은 아들로서 예수님의 마음은 요셉 성인의 마음과 같았고 지상에서 우리를 사랑하셨던 그 마음이었던 것입니다.
that poured forth his blood to the last drop on Calvary.
그 마음은 골고타에서 마지막까지 피를 흘리신 마음이었고 그 심장은 하느님의 무한한 사랑을 보여주신 마음이었습니다. 그래서 마테오 11장 29절에 내 멍에를 메고 나에게 배워라 하셨습니다. 왜냐하면 나는 마음이 온유하고 겸손하기 때문이다. 그러면 너희 영혼이 안식을 얻을 것이다 라고 말씀하신 것입니다. 예수님의 부드러운 사랑은 루카복음 15장 11절에서 32절에 잃어버린 아들에 대한 비유를 통해 자비로우신 아버지의 마음을 보여주십니다. 요한복음 8장 1절에서 11절에서는 가늠한 여인을 단죄하지 않으시며 루카복음 10장에서는 착한 사마리아인에 대한 비유를 말씀해 주십니다. 우리는 이웃을 위해 자신을 희생할 준비가 되어 있습니까? 종합적으로 프란치스코 교황님은 다음과 같은 7가지 말로 요셉 성인의 모습을 말씀하십니다. 사랑받는 아버지, 부드럽고 사랑이 넘치는 아버지, 순종하는 아버지, 수용하는 아버지, 창의적으로 용기 있는 아버지, 일하는 아버지, 어둠 속에 있는 아버지를 말씀하셨습니다. 돈보스코의 아들들로서 우리는 이러한 특징들을 돈보스코와 함께 살아갈 수 있습니다. 우리는 보통으로 돈보스코의 마음이 바닷가의 모래처럼 넓다고 말합니다. 토리노시에서 돈보스코는 수많은 소년들이 도시로 몰려와서 일거리를 찾는 것을 보았고 그들 중 많은 소년들이 결국 소년원에 들어가는 처지를 보았을 때 그의 마음은 아픔으로 나가내렸습니다. 그는 자문했습니다. 이들을 위해 무엇을 할 수 있을까? 그는 곧 귀중한 교훈을 얻게 됩니다. 누군가 이들을 사랑해주고 돌봐주며 기술을 가르쳐준다면 그들은 감옥으로 가지 않을 것이라는 생각을 하셨습니다. 그런데 누가 그 일을 할 것입니까? 돈보스코의 삶은 그 질문을 통한 비전과 함께 변화되었습니다. 그는 내적으로 성령의 부르심을 들었고 바로로 백작부인을 위해 일하는 것 대신에 가난한 청소년들을 위해 전적으로 헌신할 것을 결심했습니다. 그는 자신의 사명을 지속해 나갈 창의적인 용기를 가졌고 영혼 구원을 위해 전력을 다함으로써 모든 청소년의 아버지가 된 것이었습니다. 가난한 청소년들을 향한 그의 사랑은 엄청난 것이었고 그의 마음은 전적으로 그들을 위한 것이었습니다. 그는 자신의 지식, 마음, 의지, 육체적인 힘 등 자신의 모든 존재가 청소년들에게 가장 좋은 것을 주기 위한 것으로 향해져 있었고 그들의 영혼 구원을 포함해서 청소년들의 충만한 가능성을 발전시키기 위한 것으로 향해져 있었습니다. 돈보스코는 참으로 젊은이들의 아버지였고 그의 부성애는 우정을 넘어서는 것이었습니다. 그것은 청소년들에게 규칙을 준수하고 열성을 갖게 하는 중요한 안내자로서의 애정과 힘이 넘치는 헌신이었습니다. 그의 부성애는 사랑과 권위였습니다. 즉 마음에 호소하는 방법을 아는 사랑과 권위였던 것입니다. 어떤 살레시아 환경이든 청소년들 각자는 돈보스코가 마고네에게 질문하셨던 다음의 말씀을 느끼며 살아간다고 믿습니다. 사랑하는 마고네야, 나를 위해 한 가지 부탁을 들어주겠니? 잠시 동안 내 마음을 볼 수 있게 해주겠니? 돈보스코가 그의 졸업생들인 우리에게 다음과 같이 말씀하신다면 매우 감동스러울 것입니다. 나는 여러분의 벗겨진 머리와 흰머리와 이마의 주름살을 봅니다. 여러분은 더 이상 내가 사랑했던 그 소년들의 모습이 아닙니다. 그러나 나는 지금의 여러분을 이전보다 더 많이 사랑스럽게 느낍니다. 졸업생들은 돈보스코의 아들들로서 우리가 받은 교육뿐만 아니라 사랑스러운 아버지의 마음을 실천하는 사람들이었습니다. 그 마음은 젊은이들을 아주 많이 사랑하는 마음이며 나에게 영혼을 달라 하신 말씀처럼 영혼 구원을 위한 열정으로 가득 찬 마음인 것입니다. 모든 돈보스코의 졸업생들이 자신 안에 돈보스코의 마음의 한 부분을 갖고 있다고 확신합니다. 그래서 우리 각자가 자신 안에 돈보스코의 마음이 살아있게 만들도록 초대하고 싶습니다. 적극적이고 창의적이 되십시오. 편안함을 추구하는 삶에서 나와 우리 주변의 청소년들을 찾아가며 만날 용기를 가지십시오. 저는 아버지이신 돈보스코의 친절한 사랑을 필요로 하는 많은 청소년들이 있다고 확신합니다. 복음의 착한 사마리아인처럼 자신을 희생하거나 다른 사람들에게 관심을 갖도록 하는 것은 때때로 여러분에게 귀찮음이 될 수 있고 여러분의 일을 벗어나는 것일 수 있습니다. 그러나 젊은이들을 위해 어떤 희생을 할 각오가 되어 있습니까? 그들을 위해 우리의 어떤 것을 포기할 수 있는지요? 우리가 청소년들을 돕기 이전에 내 삶의 모든 것이 안정될 때까지 기다릴 수만은 없을 것입니다. 그렇지 않습니다. 돈보스코는 바로 지금 실행하기를 원하십니다. 우리 자신에게 질문해 봅시다. 나는 지금 무엇을 할 수 있을까? 우리 각자가 아주 작은 것부터 실행에 옮긴다면 분명히 그것은 커다란 변화를 이루어낼 것입니다. 친애하는 졸업생 여러분, 가장 좋은 방법은 다음과 같이 말해보는 것입니다. 나는 돈보스코를 사랑합니다. 감사합니다.
Thank you very much, Brother Nam. Wonderful and very deep talk, which we may benefit for a long time, not only in this year of St. Joseph. And we believe that really the peace of
머리가
heart
벗겨지고 흰머리가 생기더라도 용기를 가지시기 바랍니다. 돈보스코에서 사랑하신답니다.
Don Bosco past pupils around the world. Now we move to one very concrete expression of this beating heart of Don Bosco, who is alive in Japan. Mr. Takashi Takayama will share
졸업생인데요. 일본에 살고 있는 졸업생입니다. 자신의 삶을 일본에서 태어난 사람인데요. 일본에서 돈보스코 교육을 받으면서 활동을 하고 있습니다. 잘 들어봅시다.
Takayama-san, could you tell us how you arrived in Japan?
어떻게 일본에서 살아왔는지요?
April 30, 1975. Vietnam was unified by the Northern Communist regime. They launched persecution against the military and
베트남이 공산화되면서 많은 탄압이 있었습니다.
religion also underwent severe persecution, especially
종교도 많은 탄압을 받았습니다.
our family, considering our future, decided to make us
우리 가족은 미래를 위해서 베트남을 벗어나기로 결정했습니다.
1979. My older
79년도에
my sister, her husband,
우리 가족들이
16 years old at that time. We left on
도주를 했습니다.
around 48 other people.
보트 피플로서 우리는 나라를 떠났습니다.
Rescued by a Norwegian ship bound for Japan. At that time, Japan was still closed and did not
일본 근처에 있는 일본 거버먼트에 의해서 우리가 발견됐고요. 거기서 79년도에 우리가 그쪽에 들어갔고 2년 후에나 우리가 일본 정부에서 살아갈 수 있도록 거주권을 얻게 됐습니다.
In 1981, the Japanese government had decided to accept Indo-Chinese refugees as residents.
인도차이나 그 피난민들을 받아들이게 됐습니다. 일본에서.
We moved to Tokyo and started to live with
저는 도쿄에서
apartment.
폴리텍
When we
살레시안이 운영한 폴리텍 학교에서 그래픽 디자인을 배웠습니다.
we were accepted,
오랫동안
we were enrolled
프린팅 하는 것과 뭐 사진 작업 이런 것들을 배웠고요.
It was a state-run center. A Catholic priest, Father Cassia, was there as a supervisor.
살레시안 신분 카시악 신부님이 함께 하셨습니다.
Seek his advice regarding my chances.
그분의 도움을 많이 받았습니다. 그래서 공부를 계속하기로 했고요.
I started to work as a living newspaper boy at a newspaper delivery shop while studying.
신문 배달도 했었고요.
on scholarship
신문 배달 회사에서 일도 했었고
Thanks to the assistance by the parish of Korean Church, I could start my studies at the Ikue Polytechnic, now Salesian Polytechnic. I was interviewed by
살레시아 폴리텍에서 공부를 하게 됐다는 이야기였습니다.
the director of the school at the time and started the first year as an auditing student, then was enrolled in the graphic design course.
그래픽 디자인 코스를 시작했고요.
There were 7 to 8 Vietnamese refugee students other than myself.
네.
助けてくださる方、
한 7명에서 12명 정도가 같이 공부를
I
했습니다.
deserve to be so fortunate. Having met
저는 참 행운이었었습니다.
難民の中
while so many refugee youth had to struggle so much in life.
나는 피난민들이 살아남기 위해서 많은 힘든 시간들을 보냈었습니다.
Remember about your school life.
학교 생활에 대해서 어떻게 기억하십니까?
神様と
I really enjoyed the ethics class taught by Father Namiki and Father Hushi.
윤리학에 굉장히 관심이 있었고요.
I made many friends and also enjoyed
친구들도 많이
the
만들었었고요.
festival.
예, 문화 페스티벌에도
I joined
참석했었고요.
table tennis club.
탁구도 쳤었고요. 클럽에 들어가서.
Camp at Lake Nojiri was so much fun.
예, 학교 생활은 너무 재밌었습니다.
I remember when we went out on the pier to watch the sunset. My thoughts
그
flying back home. I
보드가에 갔었을 때
and cried.
저녁 노을이 너무 이뻤었고 그 당시에 베트남에 대한 그리움이 있었습니다.
How was it for you after you graduating, going
졸업
into
후에는 어떻게 지내셨는지요?
突版印刷のファミリー会社に就職して
I worked for 2 years in an affiliate company of Toppan Printing Co. Limited.
2년 동안 프린팅 회사에서 일했었고요.
友人
Then worked at the father engraving company run by the father of a colleague for about 25 years.
25년 동안
Now working as an interpreter.
예, 그 법적인 것을 이렇게 통역하는
These days, I'm
일들을 해왔습니다.
Vietnamese young people who
특별히 베트남 출신의 젊은 사람들을 위해서 어떤 법적인 문제가 있을 때 그
at some
통역하고
time who has been
하는 일들을 했었습니다.
living many years in Japan, I try to help these youth who are having difficulties by
오랫동안 일본에 살았기 때문에
listening to them.
베트남에서 온 사람들이 어려움을 겪는 사람들을 위해서
They get sick at the center.
돕기 시작했습니다.
ここ7、8年で多くの
In the past 7 or 8 years,
実習生が
many students and technical trainees have been arriving
지난
in Japan
7, 8년 동안
and seeing them at our parish. I supposed
우리
they
본당에 오는 베트남
experiencing
젊은이들을 봤을 때 어려움들을 겪고 있었습니다.
私に与えられている使命
I felt it was a mission given to me.
이것이 하나님께서 주신 사명이라고 생각했습니다.
お祈りしてワイワイおしゃべりして
We gather every Sunday to pray,
悩みや心配
chat,
우리 매주 모여서 기도하면서 나눔을 했습니다.
worries or is troubled.
걱정거리가 있으면 함께 나눴고요.
volunteer work. It's first of all
人間の
human relationship.
예, 인간적인 관계들을 맺으려고 노력했습니다.
58歳になるのですが
I'm 58 years old. The same
이제는 52살인데요.
兄貴の
예, 젊은이들은 그들의 아버지 나이대죠.
we want to have to speak in polite form. And
예, 그들에게 좀 더 친절하게 이야기하길 바랬고요. 그들이 가깝게 느껴지길 바랬습니다.
starting up conversation also with those I meet for the first
大
time,
変なことない
beginning with simple questions like, Where are you from? Is everything alright?
어디서 왔니? 삶이 어떠니라는 질문들을 하면서 아이들과 젊은이들과 친해졌습니다.
What are the difficulties or problems that the Vietnamese youth face in Japan?
베트남 젊은이들이 일본에서 느끼는 어려움들이 무엇이라고 생각합니까?
Various and
문제들은 무엇이고요?
technical trainees, there can be problems at work. They are sometimes forced to do work that had not been in the
意思
contract,
疎通できず
receive
お互い
unduly
誤解する
pressure,
時も
or there could be misunderstandings due to difficult.
언어를 잘 이해 못하는 것도 있고 적응하지 못하는 게 있고요.
There are even cases of physical
アドバ
abuse.
イスをして
I
います
listen to them and give
고용되는 경우도 있었고요.
教会のベトナム人のシスターは
악덕 고용주가 있었겠죠.
a Vietnamese religious sister at Kawaguchi Church is helping the youth.
네, 가오치 성당에서 베트남 수녀님이 돕기 시작했습니다.
Entangled in legal problems.
医者
Well,
などの
when
특별히 법적인 문제가 그들에게 있었습니다.
referring them to specialists,
私は
lawyers, doctors, etc.
예, 변호사나 뭐 의사들 그런 사람들과 연계시켜 주는 일들을 본인이 했었습니다.
卒業してから母校の育英高等専門学校に恩返しが全く今のところ
I haven't been able to give back anything to my alma mater, the Salesian
ヘンドリ
Polytechnic.
ック
저는 모교에 그렇게 많은 것을 주지는 못했었습니다.
Father Hendrik were here now.
私は神様本当
I
に
would like to say to him, Thank you,
お
Father.
かげさまで
This
그러나 당시에 저를 가르쳤던 신부님께 감사하고 싶고 제가 지금 하고 있는 일이 이러한 일이라는 것을 그분께 말씀드리고 싶습니다.
Tell us about your present occupation as an interpreter.
통역가로서
Freelance duty
어떻게 지내고
work
계신지
Metropolitan Police Department, Prefecture,
경찰에 관련된 곳에서 일하고 있다고 합니다.
as well as for
도쿄에 있는 건데요.
prosecutor's office. It's been 6 years now.
6년 동안 이 일을 하고 있습니다.
It's a sad reality. But we
사실 슬픈 일입니다.
Vietnamese youth
젊은 베트남 피난민들이
in criminal activity.
적응하기 위해서 어려움이 있을 때 어떤 법적인 문제들에 연루됩니다.
As a suspect, I'm asked by the
근데 그들이
assist them.
신문을 받을 때 굉장히 어려움이 있었다고 합니다.
取り調べでは彼ら
The
も
interrogation by the police can be very harrowing for
心
them.
の動揺で
I feel
일본 경찰들이 그들을 신문할 때 굉장히 심하게 했었나 봐요.
they are going through, so as to try
네, 베트남의 젊은이들이 많이 겁을 먹었고요. 그래서 본인이 이런 일들을 도우기 시작했습니다.
so much fear because their countenance change as the interrogation goes
抜
on.
けてしまったり
Some lose their hair, some
이분이 좀 이야기를 하면은 경찰들도 조금 부드럽게 그들을 대했던 것 같습니다.
Could you share with us how the COVID-19 pandemic is affecting the young people?
팬데믹이 젊은이들에게 어떤 영향을 미치고 있는지 말씀해 주시겠어요?
Under the foreigner training system, many Vietnamese youth have been arriving in Japan.
しかし
많은 베트남 젊은이들이
The young people
일본으로 오고 있는데요.
can in order to come to Japan.
일본에 오기 위해서 엄청난 빚을 지고 온다고 합니다.
To pay commission to the brokers who sent
브로커들한테도 돈을 좀 줘야 했었고요.
transport fee and various other expenses.
네,
その金額は
It could amount to 1 to 1.5 million yen.
엄청난 돈이 오기 위해서 필요했던 것 같습니다.
The base salary in Vietnam is the equivalent of 30,000 yen.
3万円ですから彼らにとって
네, 베트남에서
Easily imagine
일당 받는 거하고
the amount
여기 일본으로 오기 위해서 들어간 돈이 엄청난 돈이라는 것을 이야기합니다.
加えて近時コロナ感染拡大の影響で
The recent situation of the pandemic has led to diminishing of work.
中に
근래 팬데믹으로 해서 일이 점점 줄어들고
Many
있습니다.
young people have been laid off from work.
네, 그래서 그들이 실업자가 되기도 했고요.
Losing their jobs can be like a death sentence for them.
그들에게는 마치 이건 죽으라는 얘기나 똑같은 상황입니다.
無収入に
As well as losing the source of
そ
income,
れまで
they have to leave the housing that
수입이
they
없어서
stayed in.
집값도 내야 되고 먹고 살 게 필요한데 이런 것이 없기 때문에
A place to stay. They are forced to depend on and
生活を
stay with their friends, hopping from one place to another.
公園
역시 친구들을 찾아서 여기저기 돌아다니게 됩니다. 네, 공원에서 자기도 하고요.
Some have been arrested for shoplifting bento lunch pack or onigiri rice
逮
balls
捕された
out of sheer
공원에 강도짓 이런 것들을 해서 잡히기도 하고 집을 같이 쓰기도 하고요.
had only a few 10 yen coins on them when the police searched their belongings.
若い者も
경찰이 그들을 붙잡지만 사실 주머니에 달랑 동전 몇 개밖에 없었습니다.
So sad. I actually witnessed it myself.
이런 상황들에 대해서 제가 어떤 증언을 하기도 합니다.
They came to work as a trainee in Japan, only wishing to relieve their family of economic hardship.
그들은 와서 기술을 배우고 직업을 가정으로써 자기 가족들을 돕기 위해서 젊은이들이 옵니다.
I pray that as soon as possible, a
그들을 위해 기도합니다.
light of living
희망을 위해 기도합니다.
on these young people who wander in the streets.
방황하는 젊은이들이 희망을 갖기를 바랍니다.
How do you think we can overcome this crisis?
이런 위기 상황을 어떻게 극복할 수 있다고 생각하십니까?
コロナ禍に耐え忍ぶことが困難な人であっても
It's difficult to endure hard
強い気
times.
持ちを
참 견뎌내는 것이 참 어려운 시기입니다.
We all need to support and encourage one another in order to see ourselves through this prolonged
支え合
crisis.
ったり
우리는 서로 지지하고 도우는 마음이 필요합니다.
Do you have a message for young people?
はい
젊은이들 위한 어떤 메시지가 있으십니까?
人の
I'd like to encourage them to cherish human relationships.
인간적인 관계들을 좀 갖도록 이야기하고 싶습니다.
It's not
예, 친절한 관계들, 우정 관계들을 맺을 수 있도록 이야기하고 싶고요.
simple thing.
아주 단순한 일입니다.
People would become more interested in the history of their own country, history of Japan. I myself,
일본과 베트남에 대한 역사에 대해서 그들이 좀 알기를 바랍니다.
I remember and try to follow documentaries on TV on Hiroshima, Nagasaki, anniversary of Japanese surrender and end of war.
일본의 원자폭탄 투하된 기념식에 자신도 참석하면서 역사를 생각합니다.
I wish that they come to know what had happened in the past and learn that we must never
지난
allow.
역사 안에서 어떤 일이 있었는지를 생각하고요.
My wish is that They absolutely support
人と
peace.
のつながりを
평화를 위해서 본인은 일하고 싶습니다.
Both you yourself and the other person will experience
平和になります
peace.
ね。
It may be a
본인은 평화를
but when gathered
위해서 일하는 것이 참 중요하다고 생각합니다.
acts become a great force.
아주 작은 일이지만 큰 일이 될 수 있을 것입니다.
Relationships. So we can live.
좋은 관계를 맺고 평화를 위해 함께 일해봅시다.
Takayama-san, thank you very much for sharing
감사합니다.
precious life
이
experience.
소중한 삶의 경험을 나눠주셔서 감사드립니다.
We are very grateful for this beautiful and very inspiring witness of one Pan's people now living in Japan for many years. Now, while we watch two beautiful Don Bosco experience in two countries of
두 나라에
Asia,
대해서 비디오를 보겠습니다.
we have time to prepare some possible questions to Brother Nam or Mr. Takayama.
네, 세계 담당 또 타카야마 분이 말씀하신 것에 대해서 질문을 준비해 주시기 바랍니다.
Chat box, or for those participating in Zoom, you may type your questions in the Zoom chat.
유튜브에 여러분들 혹시 질문거리 있으면 보내주시기 바랍니다. 네, 먼저 파키스탄과 몽골리아에 대한 여행 비디오를 보겠습니다.
Just 3 years ago, exactly in the same time, the association was launched.
3년 전에 두 나라는 이 연합회가 시작됐습니다. 파키스탄의 졸업생들에 대한 영상입니다. 국뽕을 보냈네요. 북쪽 지역에. 북쪽 지역에 국뽕을 보냈는데요. 라오르란 곳에 살레시안들이 있다고 합니다.
चला रहा है वो ही खुदा है दिखाई भी जो न दे नजर भी जो आ रहा है वो ही खुदा है वो ही खुदा
이슬람 국가이기 때문에 모스크 이런 게 보이네요. 예. 문화에 대해서 보여줍니다. 네, 모스크가 더 보이죠. 모스크 안에서 이슬람인들이 기도합니다.
Сайн байцгаана уу? Намайг 670 гэдэг. Домбоско энэ бол миний сургууль. Би энэхүү сургуулийг 2009 оны хооронд компьютер оператор албагийн ажилтны ангийг суралцж төгссөн. Энэхүү сургуульд суралцж төгссөн маань миний
9년에 자신이 졸업했다네요.
сургуулаа төгснөөс хойш бизнес майнд компанид би 9 дахь
졸업 후에
миний мэрэгжил дан
네, 저는 일하고 있습니다.
харилцаа, хүмүүжил, ёс суртахууныг маш өндөр шаарддаг. Энэ бүгдийг би Домбоско
밖에서 일하고 있습니다.
та бүхэн манай сургуулийг сонгож суралцаарай.
Домбоско энэ бол миний сургууль. Намайг Мянганбаяр гэдэг. Би энэ сургуулийг 2009-өөс 2012 оны жил барилгын засал чимэг мэргэжлээр суралцж төгссөн.
12년도에 졸업을 했고요.
барилгын архитектор мэргэжлээр ажиллаж байна. Та бүхэн манай сургуулийг сонгох.
Би 2005-аас 2008 онд сантехник технологийн мэргэжлээр суралцсан төгссөн. Би сан хариуцлагатай удирдах компанид 2008-аас 2018 онд тасралтгүй 10 жил ажиллаж байна. Энэ мэргэжлээр ажиллаж байгаадаа би маш их баярлаж байна. Энэ бол миний ажилладаг газар. Манай компани 1990 онд байгуулагдсан. Би энэ компанид 10 гаруй жил ажиллаж байна. Сургуулиас олж авсан ур чадвар мэргэжлээ ашиглан энэ компанид өдийг хүртэл ажиллаж байгаамаа. Та бүхнийг манай Домбоско сургууль хүрэлцэн ирж суулгахыг уриалж байна.
Домбоско энэ бол бидний сургууль. Намайг Батмаа гэдэг. Би 2008-аас 2010 онд оюут тэсгүүрийн зөвлөлийн эвлэлийн ангийг суралцсан төгссөн. Төгссөн цагаасаа тасралтгүй 8 дахь жилдээ ажиллаж байна. Энэхүү мэргэжлийг эзэмсэндээ сургуулаараа маш их бахархаж байна. Энэ бол миний ажлын байр. Уран гогцоо компанида би 8 дахь жилдээ ажиллаж байна. Одоо цагт хүн бүр өөрийн стил имижээрээ хувцлахыг хүсдэг болсон. Иймд бид Монгол, Европ хувцсыг хүний биеэс хэмжээ авч өөрсдөө олж эсгэж сурдаг. Тиймээс та бүхэн манай сургуулийг сонгон суралцахыг урьж байна.
Домбоско энэ бол бидний сургууль. Намайг Сарав туягддаг. Би 2003-аас 2005 онд автомеханик гагнуурын ангиар төгсөн. Сургуультай үлдэн 13 дахь жилдээ тасралтгүй гагнуурын багшаар ажиллаж байна. Надтай адилхан сургуулиар төгсөөд энэхүү сургуультай багшилж буй багш нар маш олон бий. Гагнуурын мэргэжил нь өнөөгийн нийгэмд эрт хэрэгцээ ихтэй мэргэжил юм аа. Тиймээс та бүхнийг гагнуурын ангийг сонгон суралцахыг урьж байна.
Домбоско энэ бол миний сургууль. Намайг Батөр гэдэг. 2007-оос 2010 оны хооронд тус сургуулийг автомашин засвар ашиглаж
이야기하는 스타일이 재밌네요.
Өнөө үед автомашин гэдэг хүний өдөр тутмын хэрэглээ болсон. Үүнийгээ дагаад ч автомашины засвар ашиглалтын энэ салбар улам хүрээгээ төлж өргөжж байна. Энэ мэргэжлийг сонгож сурсандаа би маш их баярлалтай. Та бүгдийг ч энэ мэргэжлийг сонгож сурцаасаа гэж уриалж байна.
Well,
잘
did you
봤습니다.
carefully the beautiful Mongolian video and the cultural presentation from Pakistan? I was deeply touched to watching the Ulaanbaatar Don Bosco Technical Institute because without the past peoples, we would not able to even take off. And recently established association brings together not less than 80% of all graduates of that school since the year of 2001. Congratulations.
한국에서 한 80명 정도가 졸업을 했다고 합니다. 2001년부터 지금까지 그 정도 졸업을 했다고 합니다.
We give a chance to any of you to put any
이제 질의응답 시간을 갖겠습니다. 남수아님과 다카야마 씨의 메시지를 통해서 질의응답 시간 갖겠습니다.
interpreter to understand each other. Please type on the chat box your question or communicate.
채팅 박스에다가 질의하고 싶은 것을 말씀해 주십시오.
Father Vaslav, Mitch from Japan will introduce Mr. Takayama.
Okay, please.
Hello,
씨를
I'm Mitch from Japan.
1번 회원이 소개한다고 합니다.
I'm very happy to meet you online. I'm looking forward to seeing you in Japan soon. By the way, the order has been reversed, but I'd like to introduce to you our speaker, Mr.
순서가 좀 바뀌었지만 아까 다카야마 씨를 소개를 해야 되는데 늦어졌습니다.
In Bien Hoa, today Dong Nai, province, Vietnam. He is 58
64년도에 태어났고요. 58세이고요. Cao Dinh 이름이라고 합니다.
Escaped communist Vietnam in 1979. 2 years later,
79년도에 베트남을 탈출했고요.
Indo-Chinese refugee by the Japanese government.
인도차이나 그 피난민들을 위한 피난민들을 위해서 일본에서 이들 받아들이게 됩니다.
After a long career in printing and photomechanical companies,
프린팅 회사에서 오랫동안 일했고요.
freelance judicial interpreter, interpreting
프리랜서로도 일했었고요. 특히 법적인 문제에 관련된 것에 통역을 해주는 사람으로 오랫동안 일했습니다.
in his free time, he
이런
accompanied
시간에
an aniki bro that Vietnamese youth who frequent his
오늘
Catholic
베트남 젊은이들을 교회 안에서 만나게 됐습니다.
workers from abroad come to Japan. Many of them,
많은 나라에서 젊은이들이 일본으로 왔는데요.
due to the new language, differences in culture or custom,
문화와 언어 차이로 많은 젊은이들이 고생하고 있었습니다.
inequity in payment and opportunities for education. Mr.
교육 문제도
Takayama
있었고요.
himself fled from the oppressive communist regime in his youth, arriving in Japan from Vietnam as one of the boat people, helped by the support of warm-hearted
공산주의 때문에 베트남을 떠난 사람 중에 한 사람으로서 그 많은 젊은이들을 위해서 일해야 될 그런 사명감을 느꼈습니다.
journeys with the youth who have come to Japan and who need a helping hand by listening to them, being a beacon of hope for them. Thank you.
Thank you,
많은
Mitch.
날에서 오는 젊은이들에게도 희망이 되기를 바라면서 함께 이런 만남을 갖고 있습니다. 타카야마 씨가 스크린
Mitch, can you tell him maybe in Japanese turn on his video? I will also now remove Miss Izumi from the interpreter channel so she can translate for Mr. Takayama.
So we start with one question put by participant to Brother Dominic Nam to take advantage of the time.
먼저 브라더 남에게 질문하겠습니다.
Very good. So one question to brother before we set up Mr. Takayama. I would put the same question.
이탈리아는 새벽인가 봐요 지금.
And there are many delegates to Don Bosco past pupils around the world. What kind of Salesian delegate to Don Bosco past pupils do you dream about?
Very nice question, Father.
어떤 꿈을 꾸고 있습니까? 졸업생들에 대해서.
Can you hear me? Yes? Okay. Actually, my sharing, I was talking about the Father's heart. That
제가
I
이야기했던 것은 아버지의 마음을 이야기했습니다. 졸업생들에게 요청합니다. 돈보스코의 마음을 취하기를 바랍니다.
I would like to also ask the delegate of the
담당자들이
should have, I could say that a bigger heart of Don Bosco.
돈보스코의 마음을 가져서 졸업생들이 그것을 느낄 수 있으면 좋겠습니다.
We have the mission to take care and to love all the young people. We don't distinguish
많은
past pupils or they are non-past pupils. So we have to love all of them.
졸업생이든 아니든 우리는 모든 젊은이들을 사랑합니다.
So
어쨌든 그들은 모두 우리의 교육을 얻은 졸업생들이라고 할 수 있겠습니다. 우리는 돈보스코의 마음을 항상 우리 마음에 간직해야 할 것입니다.
So now we have Father Mr. Takayama on the screen. Welcome. We have
타카야마 씨 스크린에 나와서 환영합니다.
really life story. We can make a long movie.
本当にすごい大変な人生映画ができるぐらいですね。
シンさんありがとうございます。
Thank you, Father.
And we
감사합니다.
listen to many of the question and answer. Maybe to the Congress members would be interesting to, if you share what is the secret of your resilience, how did you overcome so many challenges and difficulties, because to be a refugee and start from scratch in a new country.
당신이 어떻게 그동안 이렇게 엄청난 놀라운 일들을 해왔는지 참 궁금합니다.
大変だったと思うんですけど、そんないろんな困難をどうやって乗り越えたんですか？その原動力は何だったんですか？
やはりシン様質問ありがとうございます。
Thank you for the question.
はい、私は
질문해 주셔서 감사하고요.
奇跡のようにですね、行ったところで、皆さんに助けていただいて、学校もそうですけれども、先ほど、ヘンドリック神様の私が通ってたサレジオ高等専門学校の、校長神様もそうですが、お会いすることができたということでですね、それ神様も助けていただいて、これまでずっとそれの繰り返しで、やがて私が成長した後ですね、では、かつて福音書の中にも書かれた言葉なんですけれども、人にしてもらったことを他人にもするようにとイエス様がおっしゃってたということで、少しでもですね、それに近づけるような方向で、今現在私はどうにか生きているうちには頑張っていきたいということです。
I feel like I have been blessed with continuous miracles, like meeting people. The people
많은 사람들 만나면서 기적을 체험했고요.
who allowed me to study the polytechnic, and
네, 폴리텍에서 공부할 수 있는 행운이 있었고요. 그러면서 많은 사람들이 저를 도와줬습니다. 많은 사랑을 느꼈고요. 예수님을 따르기를 바랬습니다. 당신께서 무엇을 원하시는지, 다른 사람을 위해서 무엇을 하실까를 생각했었습니다. 저는 너무 많은 것을 받았기 때문에 이것을 돌려주기를 바랬습니다. 그래서 사람들을 도우기 시작했습니다. 그래서 저는 지금까지 그런 일들을 해왔던 것입니다. 네, 제가 살아있는 한 그렇게 일하고 싶습니다. 네, 마음을 나눠주셔서 정말 감사합니다.
こちらこそ、神様もう一度ありがとうございました。お会いできて本当に嬉しいです。
Thank you. It's so lovely to meet you all. Meet you.
Well, we have another question which came for Brother Nam.
네, 브라더 남에게 질문이 있습니다.
But one speaks in English, one speaks in Japanese. Now, Brother Nam, around the region, we have many young people who are moving from one country.
똑같은 베트남 사람인데 한 사람은 베트남말로 한 사람은 일본말을 하는 것에 대해서 현실분이 농담을 했습니다.
What would be your dream? How can we stay closer to the migrant workers who are coming from one country to another, or in India from one region to another one?
어떻게 하면 이 졸업생들 또 연합회들이 한 마음으로 좀 뭉칠 수 있을까요?
Because of the first part of the question saying about that both of us are from Vietnam.
우리 모두가 베트남에서 출신들입니다.
It's very close to my family. Yeah, I'm from Saigon. I'm from Ho Chi Minh City. So Ho Chi Minh City.
네, 서로 우리는 아주 가까운 이웃입니다. 멀지 않은 곳에 살았었습니다. 네, 참 재미있습니다. 저보다 훨씬 나이가 많고요.
The very difficult time when he left the country. So let's say that when we just finished the war.
네, 타카야마 씨가 떠났을 때 굉장히 저는 그 시대에 베트남에서 참 어려운 시기를 보냈습니다.
The hardship in Vietnam, then also
베트남에서 참 어려운 시기를 참 우리는 보내왔습니다.
The life is shower of blessings. You receive a lot of blessings when you left Vietnam to go to Japan.
타카야마 씨는 참 일본에서 많은 은총을 하나님으로부터 받은 것입니다. 정말 하나님이 당신을 사랑하셔서 많은 것을 주셨다고 생각합니다. 하나님께서는 우리가 어디에 있든지 우리를 항상 돌봐주시는 분이시고 사랑을 주십니다.
Especially the youth migrants, they moving around a lot.
피난민들, 베트남 피난민들에 대해서 이야기합니다.
Among the provinces, we already have this kind of interchange or just send the solutions.
많은 살레시안들이 다른 나라에도 많이 가서 선교를 하기도 하고 많은 사람들을 만나는 특별히 베트남 피난민들도 많이 만납니다. 일본에 베트남 수사님을 한 사람 파견했습니다. 젊은이들 돕기 위해서 보냈습니다.
That is the way that how the solutions are doing.
But 우리는 그런 일들을 하고 있습니다. 타카야마 씨는 졸업생들이 무엇을 하는지를 이야기하지만 저는 살레시안들이 무슨 일을 하는지를 이야기합니다. 젊은 사람들 중에 그들은 젊은이들이 졸업생들이 어디든지 돌아다니고 있습니다. 또한 인터넷으로 우리는 계속 연결할 수 있습니다. 우리는 그들과 그 만남을 가질 수 있습니다. 특별히 인터넷을 통해서.
when they just arrived
그래서 우리는 그들이 꼭 필요할 때, 특별히 처음 그 외국 땅에 도착했을 때 도움을 줄 수도 있을 것입니다.
So I think
사실 초기에 그들이 도움이 많이 필요한데 그럴 때 그들 도움을 주기도 합니다. 그래서 네트워크가 더 필요하다고 생각합니다. 그래야 처음에 어려움을 겪는 젊은이들에게 도움을 줄 수 있을 것입니다. 네.
We listen to the hardships of refugee settled in Japan, past peoples of Bangladesh.
일본 피난민들에 대해서 이야기합니다.
Could you share it?
예, 일본에서 어떤 도전들을 느끼고 있는지요? 방글라데시에서 질문했습니다. 저는 참 행운아입니다.
Because I came from a very big family. I have 7 brothers and 2 sisters.
저는 9명 형제자매들이 있습니다.
The second to the last. I'm just the 7th in the family. Then
거의 막내입니다.
all of my brothers, they could not go on with their studies. They have to stop from school and they have to work to help the family.
형제들이 공부하는 것도 멈추고
We cannot survive.
시킬 수도 없었습니다. 집에서.
My challenging was
제 도전이라고 생각하는 것은
to continue study at that moment because of their
그
temptation
당시에 그래도 공부를 해야 되는 것이었습니다.
to stay home and help your parents.
예, 가족을 돌보는 것을 중요시했지만
So they took care of the family. So they gave chance to me.
큰 형이 집을 돌봤고요.
So that is the first challenging that I really fight myself. I stop or I continue to study.
공부를 계속 해야 되는지 그만둬야 되는지 고민이었습니다. 저는 행운했는데 본당에서 활동적으로 일했는데요.
To go on in this
공부를 계속하도록 주일학 교사가 이야기를 했습니다. 본당에서 활동하는 것이 굉장히 즐거웠고요.
Under the guidance of the bigger catechists in my parish, they really
본당의 그 주일 교사님이 저를 격려하셨고 공부를 계속하도록
from my parish.
그러면서 내가 성서를 계속 갖게 됐고 성서를 계속해 나갈 수 있었습니다.
How to go ahead. We are very grateful to both.
감사합니다. 당신의 그 성서 과정을 이야기해 주셔서 감사합니다.
Salesian family members on the screen, and I believe we just finished with. We are asking Mr. Takayama and Brother Nam to answer with 1 or 2 sentences. Okay. If you say Don Bosco, what comes to your mind?
돈보스코에 대해서 어떻게 생각하시는지 간단하게 이야기해 주십시오. 네, 타카야마 씨 먼저 이야기해 주세요.
神様はもう私昔小さい頃からよく母にですね一緒に教会に行くときには何か困ったときに助けを求めなさいとよく言われまして、それでよく貧しい子どもたちをですね助けるというふうに言っているのは私の、認識というか頭の中に今そういうことを思い浮かぶと。
クイさん、それは、ドンボスコのこと？
そうです。これは母小さい頃からですねそういうふうに教会と一緒に行くときにはそのドンボスコとの神様がですね、何か困ったとき、例えば、勉強することとか、それは仕事とかにおいてもですね、困ったときには助けてくださいって言えば、なんか教えてくれるっていうような存在だと、これは母からの、小さい頃 言われたことなんですけれどもね。で、そうやって日本に来て、で、そのサレジオ高等専門学校に入った時にも、そこで技術をですね、学んで、その技術という、それで、道となり、それ神様ということに結びつくわけなんですけれども、はい、そんなところです。
Since he was very young child, when
어렸을 때 성당에 갔는데요, 엄마와 함께.
Any spiritual or temporal need, go to the Salesians, go to Don Bosco.
혹시 영적인 것이 필요하면 살레시안들에게 가라고 들었습니다.
On the way to church, he was told by his mother. So he
엄마가
remembers
그런
this.
얘기를 했고요.
After he came to Japan, he was
일본에 왔을 때
he enrolled in a Salesian school, polytechnic, and
살레시안 스쿨에 가게 됐고요.
acquire a trade. He could learn technical
기술을 배우게 됐고요.
also spiritually he was helped.
영적인 것도 그는 도움을 받았습니다.
Thank you very much. It was very short and very clear, and we are inspired. Brother Nam, please, the same question.
Oh, for me.
네, 남사님에게도 같은 질문입니다.
Just came to my mind right away. He is the father, teacher, and friend of youth. Thank you.
네, 돈보스코는 제 아버지요, 친구요, 형제입니다.
Thank you very much to both of you. We are very grateful for this beautiful family sharing, which will inspire many more other Salesian family members and young people around Asia and Oceania. Thank you very much.
네, 나눔에 대해서 감사를 드립니다.
Well, we are moving forward. The large portion,
이제 아주 회장님들의 보고가 있겠습니다. 좀 길 것 같습니다.
I would ask you just keep in mind one question. What surprised you? What touched your heart when you listen to these different
이 리포터들을 들으면서 우리는 어떤 것을 특별히 놀라움을 갖고 듣게 됐는지에 대해서 생각해 주시기 바랍니다. 여기 순서들은 쭉 순서대로 이야기가 될 것입니다.
Indonesia, Samoa, Mongolia, Pakistan, Philippines, Laos, and China province. Let's listen with our heart and let's take
마음으로 이분들의 말씀을 듣기로 합시다. 이분들의 경험을 우리 현재 자리에서 새겨 듣기로 합시다.
Can I start?
Yes.
Thank you very much, Father. Hi, friends. This is Stafford Mantle. I am presenting to you the report from the Indian National Federation, and I request the person who is operating the PowerPoints to put on the PowerPoint.
인도에서 말씀을 드리겠습니다.
Let me check.
테크니컬 싱 기술적인 것을 요청한 것 같습니다.
We have 11 Salesian provinces in the country of India.
인도에는 11개의 광구가 있습니다.
And then in national federation. So we listen to the report on behalf of the whole of India.
인도 전체에 대한 연합회에 대한 이야기를 듣겠습니다.
Have the PowerPoint for India. Do you have it with you? You can share screen if you have it with you.
Give me just one moment.
인도에서 자료는 안 보냈거든요, 아침까지. 근데 본인은 보냈다고 지금 얘기를 하는데 필리핀에서 주도하는 분들이 자료가 없다고 지금 이야기했습니다. 저도 체크를 했는데 없더라고요.
Is it seen?
Yes, we can
네, 이제 보입니다.
Thank you very much. So I'm the National Secretary. My name is Stafford Mantle, and I am happy to present to you the Indian National Federation.
서기입니다.
Let me start with the history of India, just in brief.
역사에 대해서 이야기하겠습니다.
Started back and registered with the World Confederation in 1968.
1968년도에 시작을 했고요.
With the world body. Okay. Its affiliation with the World Confederation and the founding leaders and the first national office and the data of information of
연합회가 150개나 있고요. 2,000명이 2만 명이 등록되어 있습니다.
Currently, Indian National Federation consists of 11 provinces, including the extended countries such as Nepal, Bangladesh, and the UAE.
네팔과 방글라데시, UAE도 함께 포함되어 있습니다.
Many of them are very active, and over 20,000 registered life members whose database we have in detail with the National Federation.
데이터베이스에 다 등록이 되어 있는 사람을 이야기합니다. 2만 명이.
Here is a list of the 11 provinces, the 11 provincial federations.
예, 11개 그 관구를 이야기합니다.
Next is the National Executive Committee. The main
예, 같이 위원회를 이야기합니다.
Joseph Maniparam, who is a national delegate. We have Ketan Gala, a national
담당
president.
신부님이 조셉이고요.
The national secretary is closely followed by next in command, Mr. Rajesh Singh, the national vice president.
부회장,
And the sixth vice president is Jai Shankar.
부회장 또 있고요. 젊이들 위한 부회장이고요.
Michael.
네, 재정 담당입니다.
Next, we have one of our senior persons, Mr. Satish. And
네,
also
위원회
senior people in the
위원입니다.
Mr. John Jolie, Mr. Rashmi,
세 명의 위원들이 있고요.
Dr. Kenshu, Mr. Agavalan, and
예, 또 세 명의 위원들이 더 있습니다.
all the way from UAE, he participates in our meeting, comes in every time for our meeting. The main activities, as you might
주요
know, that
활동들을 2021년까지 말씀드리겠습니다.
National Council, the National Executive Committee,
예, 국가적인 모임, 참사위원회 모임이 있고요.
and the National Council meets once in a year.
매년 한 번씩 전체 모임을 합니다.
We were not able to meet
예, 작년엔 팬데믹 때문에 못 만났고요.
we desired and as we've been doing in the last 5-6 years. Okay. Now, the last National Council was in November 2019, which was also the year of the elections. And of course, the National Executive Committee has been meeting every 6 months as per plan, but the National Council did not take place as per plan. Am I audible? Hello.
Yes, Mr. Stafford, we can still see your PowerPoint. It's okay, and we can hear you.
Okay, good, because I just I got it out of it. Okay, so one of the good things that happened in the pandemic is we had special meeting of all the provinces.
코로나 동안 좋은 일이 있었던 것은
Secretaries with the national secretary.
네, 마스크를
Matters with regards to
기증하게 됐고요.
regards to various data.
또 구호품을 기증하게 됐습니다.
Okay, now
특별히
this is about the
헌혈을 하게 됐고요.
that we have conducted from the last National Council till date. So we have just briefed out the various points, and I will take you through some of the photos, some of the clips of what has taken place. First, we start with the National Council, the election year. The National Council, the last National Council was held at Delhi.
국가 차원에서, 전국 차원에서 참사위원회가 있었습니다. 2019년도에.
Delhi's fellowship dinner with the Chinese lanterns across. We go over to other celebrations.
Moscow
Delhi has
재치기를 이야기합니다.
With balloons and Guwahati. Almost all provinces celebrate the birthday of our founder. In some places, it's also called Bosco Jayanti.
11개 광구에서 다 행사를 합니다.
The pandemic work, we show the
팬데믹을 통해서 우리가 활동한 것을 말씀드리겠습니다.
Guwahati province. And of course, we have Calcutta with the Siliguri unit and also the Calcutta Park Circus unit. Of course, the Park Circus photo is not here. Okay, so we have Siliguri and we have Ankur from Dimapur. The next in this line is Don Bosco EGMO with the food distribution, St. Bede's, Santom, Chennai province with provisions. We also have Dimapur province with provisions.
음식과 먹고 식품들, 구호품들 이런 것들은 여러 곳에 보냈습니다.
Mental health is something.
예, 정신과 치료 이런 부분에서 일을 했었고요.
Okay, and they have taken this forward. This is the next photo here is to do with Don Bosco EGMO. This is the team of doctors and healthcare workers who have been working.
의사들이 함께 모여서 도움을 주었다고 합니다.
Where the unit actually has raised funds of 40 lakhs towards the entire, that was the initial funds raised up to pay for the entire doctors, the healthcare workers, and they have tied up with the government to give this facility. Thanks even to the solutions and the school where they have given the entire space and also given
살레시 학교들에서 이런 코로나 진료를 할 수 있게끔 장소들을 마련해 줬다고 합니다.
Another good thing about Don Bosco EGMO is they also have stress relief or stress management program, which is there for patients. Patients have the TVs put up for them. They have carom boards, chess, and so many other activities for them to go through. Apart from
스트레스로 고생하는 사람들 위해서 정신과적으로 그들에게 도움을 주고 약물 치료도 하고 한다고 합니다.
They are frequently allowed to have a daily evening football match as a stress relief.
축구 시합도 저녁에 한다고 합니다.
Don Bosco Park Circus in Calcutta are also doing a very good job in such a center. They have, I think, about 30 to 40 beds in their center. And we are the two places in India which have COVID centers. Hyderabad have got the ambulance service in place. Hyderabad, Chennai.
앰뷸런스로 가서 직접 진료든 이런 하는 봉사를 하고 있다고 합니다.
And the photo underneath, the fourth photo is on them. This also talks about the vaccination drive, St. Mary's, Chennai province. And let's go on to the next. This talks about St. Gabriel's unit. They have worked with the former Tahsildar and past pupil. And we have also photos here, more photos of the COVID center in Don Bosco.
마스크를 기증하기도 했습니다.
Here speaks about again the distribution of clothes, distribution of food articles, provisions.
옷과 음식.
Shillong, the Savio Generate unit. We have in Guwahati the Tura unit. We have in Guwahati again the Aflong unit, which is a predominantly JEX unit. We have in Chennai the Don Bosco Perambo unit. So here we speak about blood donation and plasma donation.
헌혈을 하는 것을 이야기합니다.
We have Delhi Aflong unit of Guwahati, and then Guwahati Assam Don Bosco University. Again, Delhi with the high camp. Ankur unit of the Delhi province, Calcutta Siliguri unit. And there you have a photo of the Calcutta Don Bosco Park Circus unit of the vaccinations that have been. Vaccination drive is not just in two provinces.
백신을 맞을 수 있도록 장소를 제공합니다.
Across India. promoting vaccination drive and giving vaccination to all our past pupils, their families, and anyone who requires it in the area. Again, this is of Shillong. Then we have of Chennai. Then we have of Guwahati province. Guwahati province, 2 photos across there. Again, a few more awareness programs being conducted, and also how yoga can help us through this situation.
사진들이 계속 나오네요.
Here, Aflong unit has done a very good job with regards to the Assam flood time and their flood donation program.
홍수가 있어서 거기에 기증을 또 했고요. 도움을 주었습니다.
Again, Shillong unit, Shillong with Savia Generate, Shillong with Tripura unit. And these are also with the various units. These are the oxygen plant that I was talking about, and also the food distribution that goes around. This again is with Tura unit, mostly Tura.
각 연합회에서 하고 있는 활동들을 지금 보여주고 있습니다.
Trichy province, Kilerai unit, their camp, their thing across, and then Don Bosco Egmont, the annunciation of the vaccination program. Chennai, again, going around with the provisions. And some more of Chennai province, the Sacred Heart College, have also been doing more than 1,000 vaccinations so far. And Trichy unit, the Palithanam, Trichy province, Palithanam unit, with their rations, door-to-door ration delivery. Next topic, we go on to the eco-conversation and the restoration. Okay. We speak about the environment.
환경에 대한 이야기를, 활동들을 이야기합니다.
Dimapur province, along with Indian Oil Corporation, Delhi province, Tripura, that is in Shillong, and of course the Delhi province again. Here with Aflong unit in Guwahati, and Dimapur Amguri unit. Next, we go into the workshops and alumni talks.
기술학교에 대한 이야기입니다. 워크숍 모임들을 이야기합니다.
Lilua again with their Mehendi kind of workshop from Mehendi program. Lilua again from Calcutta. Guwahati with Aflong unit, their programs across, and Don Bosco. This particular thing for Chennai unit is the Don Bosco Vesarpadi unit, along with Don Bosco Egmo. Don Bosco Egmo actually conducted a CSR event where they do spoken English classes for a few of our Don Bosco schools, for the ones who required them. And they did it for the Don Bosco unit together, Don Bosco Vesarpadi unit. They collaborated with Don Bosco Vesarpadi unit. So 2 units together, and this class, spoken English class, was taken over. Next up, reunions, sports, celebrations. As you can see,
함께 모여 졸업생들 함께 모여서 운동회도 하고 행사들 한 것을 이야기합니다.
Calcutta again with Lilua, Park Circus. Again, Park Circus with their cricket tournament, and Lilua again. Here we have Delhi. All this is to do with Delhi. Again, Delhi. Now the celebrations across. Shillong, Savia unit, Savia Generate, Aflong from Guwahati province, Shillong province, and Guwahati province. Now this thing about Guwahati Aflong unit, this is an awareness against tuberculosis. something which has been thought of and been looked at from their unit and done. Very good work of Guwahati province. Here again we have Guwahati with the Don Bosco Assam University, Assam Don Bosco University, the Hyderabad province, Hyderabad province metro unit. We have Chennai province, we have Don Bosco EGMO with the meetings. Again, Trichy province, Chennai province, again Trichy province. As you know, all this started off with a dream. It's just because of the dream of Don Bosco that we are there. So we are the fruits of a dreamer. And we thank God, we thank Don Bosco. Thank you, dear friends.
네, 인도가 끝났습니다.
Thank you very much, Mr. Stafford. I shall now proceed with the video reports of the other countries.
다른 나라 비디오를 보여드리겠습니다.
Do you want to say something, Father Basla, before I
No,
begin?
we follow the order because most of those reports are pre-recorded videos. So please, in that order, we already showed on the slides. Thank you very much to India, to the National Secretary. Very beautiful presentation.
예, 다른 나라들은 다 자료를 미리 제출해서 이제부터 그 자료들을 보고 이야기하겠습니다.
I would like to talk to you about the Salesian schools and the past pupils in Japan.
예, 일본 연합회에 대해서 말씀드립니다. 네, 회장님 히로시가 있고요. 담당자고요. 또 담당자 두 분이 있습니다.
We'd like to share with
저는
you
서기입니다.
our organization and activities. 95 years ago, in
살레시안들이 1926년도에 파더 치마티와 다른 8명의 살레시안들이 일본에 도착했습니다. 당시에 일본은 상당히 가난했고요. 고아들을 위해서 일하기 시작했습니다.
As of now, the Salesians run one technical
기술학교가 하나 있고 그다음에 고등학교 4개, 초등학교 하나 있습니다. 3,900명의 학생들 그리고 47,500명의 졸업생들이 있습니다.
The number of past pupils in Japan is 47,500. Ikue Gakuin Salesian Polytechnic in Tokyo.
여기도 폴리텍 대학입니다.
In Miyazaki. Saregio Elementary and Junior High School in Tokyo. Osaka Seiko Gakuin in Osaka. Saregio Gakuin in Yokohama.
그들을 다시 보여주고 있습니다.
The total number of schools run by the Salesian family, including SF,
49개나 되네요. 전체 학교들이.
Sisters of Jesus. They add up to about 50 educational institutions, from kindergartens up to junior college.
유치원부터 전문학교까지
In
있습니다.
Salesian schools, there is a family atmosphere and
가족 정신, 가족 분위기 안에 살고 있고요. 친절함이 우리의 주요한 요소입니다.
enthusiastically dedicate themselves to study, sports, volunteer.
젊은이들이 열심히 활동하고 공부하면서 지내고 있습니다.
In Japan, the Catholic population is 400,
가톨릭 인구는 0.3%인데요. 44만 명입니다.
0.3% of the whole population.
학생들은 9.6% 정도에서 130여 명이 있습니다.
6%. In May of 2015,
2015년 5월에
Federation of Salegio Alumni Associations.
동문연합회를 설립했습니다.
This is one
돈보스코 탄생 200주년을 기념해서 만든 것입니다.
There is a working team by
젊이들을 위한 잭스 동넬 팀이 있습니다.
Finance and Asian Congress. Japan Federation is working together to promote exchanges.
함께 일하고 협력하고 공부하기도 합니다. 우리.
In Japan, each school has its own path.
학교들은 나름대로의 활동들이 있는데요. 그 졸업생들이 다시 모이는 우리 버틀의 모임과 같은 모임들이 있습니다. 파티도 하고 운동회도 합니다. 스콜라십 장학금을 주기도 하고요. 직업에 대한 그 카운셀링도 해주기도 합니다.
Many past pupils are working in various spheres as the light.
직업에 대한 카운셀링도 해주고 재정적인 지원도 해주고 교사들도 있습니다.
Providing financial assistance to students in need and working as Salesian teacher, and so on. We hold events called
세상에 빛이 되기 위한 활발한 팀을 만들기 위한 모임이었습니다. 직업에 대한 안내를 했습니다.
Since last year, most of the alumni
팬데믹 상황에 대해서 말씀드립니다.
in order to keep everyone safe. While going through trial and error, we continue to carry out activities that can be done online. For example,
많은 것들을 온라인으로 하고 있습니다.
for current students and young alumni, employment guidance, etc. Japanese province is running the Don Bosco Fund.
재정적인 지원을 위해서 DBK를 만들었습니다. 살레시아에서 만든 프로젝트들을 특별히 가난한 젊은이들을 위해서 돕기 위한 프로젝트에 도움을 주고 있습니다.
We are running the website.
웹사이트가 있습니다. 우리가 운영하고 있고요. 많은 정보들을 나누고 있고 서로 소통할 수 있는 기회를 제공하고 있습니다.
We have been publishing interviews of past pupils who are active in various spheres of society or feature articles taken up different schools. The Salesian Bulletin in Japan, Don Bosco
살레시아 가족지 돈보스콘 카제라는 타이틀로 발행이 되고 있습니다. 1년에 2번 만들고 있습니다.
Designing and printing this magazine. This is published 30,000 copies. The cost of its
3만 부 정도를 발행하고 있습니다. 기부금에 의해서 운영되고 있습니다.
and from individuals. Don Bosco no Kaze has an account.
페이스북도
We share reflections.
운영하고 있고요. 그 안에서 돈보스콘 노 카제를 볼 수 있습니다.
Thank you for listening to our show.
네, 잘 들어주셔서 감사드립니다.
And the past pupils in Japan.
졸업생들의 동문연합회에 대해서 보여주고 있습니다.
ในปีคศ 1927 บรรดามิชชันนารี
타일랜드 1927년에 살레시안들이 도착했고요.
ความเชื่อแล้วก็ได้เริ่มกิจการในการให้การศึกษาและการอบรมแก่บรรดาเด็กและเยาวชน
그래서
กิจการที่บรรดามิชชันนารี
젊은이들을 위한 교육을 시작했습니다.
7 โรงเรียน
지금은 7개 학교들이 있고요.
ที่ต้องได้เริ่มกิจการไว้
선교사들에 의해서 운영되고 있습니다.
เด็กและเยาวชนซึ่งสำเร็จ
수천 명의 학생들이 졸업을 했고요.
หลายคน
그래서 정치인도 있고 경제인도 있고 사업가들도 있습니다.
หลายคนมีหน้าที่บทบาทที่สำคัญทางด้านธุรกิจหลายคนก็มีธุรกิจของตัวเองและอีกหลายคนก็มีหน้าที่บทบาทและก็อาชีพที่ดีในสังคมชุมชนที่เขาอยู่นั้นตลอดระยะเวลา94 ปีที่ผ่านมาบรรดาศิษย์เก่ามากมายเหล่านี้
94년 동안 졸업생들은 그 일치를 위해서 일하고 있습니다.
ในทุกสถานที่ที่พวกเขาอยู่
살레시오 정신 안에서 살아가고 있고요.
ของบรรดาศิษย์เก่าก็มี3ประการด้วยกันประการแรกก็คือ
중요한 미션 사명 중에 하나는 첫째, 돈보스코의 발자취를 따르고 있습니다. 매일의 삶 안에서
ในทุกที่ที่เขาอยู่ในทุกที่ที่เขาทำงานประการที่2พวกเขามีหน้าที่
그들은 모든 활동들을 지원하고 있고 살레시오 학교들
ให้กับโรงเรียนที่เขาสำเร็จมาในรูปแบบต่างๆกิจกรรมนั้นมีความหลากหลายไม่ว่าจะเป็นกิจกรรมของโรงเรียนหรือกิจกรรมในสังคม
행사들 어떤 사회를 돕기 위한 일들에 도움을 주고 있고요. 세 번째는 젊은이들을 활성화시키기 위해서 노력하고 있습니다. 그래서
ศิษย์เก่ารุ่นน้องๆเป็นต้นพวกที่อยู่ในวัยรุ่นหรืออยู่ในวัยหนุ่มเพื่อพวกเขา
그들에게 동기와 영감을 불어넣기 위해서 노력하고 있습니다. 그래서 공적인 사회적인 일에 어떻게 참여하고 가난이들을 돕기 위해서 어떻게 도움을 줄 수 있는지에 대해서 함께 일하고 보여주고 있습니다. 이 세 가지 그 일들이 돈보스코의 정신을 타일랜드에 펼쳐나가고 있는 것입니다.
จิตรมของพ่อพระโกไปทั่วทุกแห่งในประเทศไทยแต่ว่าในช่วงนี้อยู่ในสถานการณ์โควิด
어떤 활동들은 팬데믹 상황 때문에 취소가 되기도 했습니다.
ต่างๆตามสถานการณ์ของโควิดเราก็เชื่อมั่นว่าบรรดาศิษย์เก่าเหล่านี้นะครับซึ่งมีพลังมีความคิดสร้างสรรค์พวกเขาจะทำความดี
우리 졸업생들이 좀 더 활동적인 그런 프로그램들을 만들어 나가려고 믿고 있고요. 그런 능력들이 있다고 생각합니다.
ให้กับสังคมชุมชน
사회 공동체를 위해서 하나의 빛이 될 수 있다고 우리는 믿습니다.
ทองเนี่ยก็คือประสานบรรดาศิษย์เก่าทั้งหลายแล้วก็เรามาร่วมกิจกรรมกันตาม
모든 졸업생들과 함께 일하고 있는데요. 돈보스코의 정신 안에서 다른 사람을 돕는 일에 중점을 두고 있습니다. 그들이 어떤 사람들인지 우리는 거기에 상관없이 가난한 사람들을 돕고 있습니다. 그것이 중요한 점입니다.
คนที่จบจากโรงเรียนซาเลเซียนออกไปนั้นแน่นอนระยะเวลาในการที่จะได้เรียนอยู่ในโรงเรียนซาเลเซียน
그들은 살레시오 학교에서 많은 시간을 보내고 있고요.
แต่อย่างไรก็ตามสิ่งสำคัญผมคิดว่าไม่น่าจะเป็นเรื่องของระยะเวลาที่เรียนแต่น่าจะเป็นเรื่องของความรู้สึก
졸업생들의 어떤 느낌이나 인상
และที่สำคัญก็คือสามารถที่จะนำ
다른 사람을 돌봐주는 것에 대한 사명감을 느끼는 것 같습니다. 그들이 그 현재 살면서 배웠던 것을 실천하고 있습니다. 두 번째는 그 교사들인데요. 살레시안 그 졸업생의 삶에 대한 성장을 위해서 일하고 있습니다.
นะดังที่พ่อบอสโกได้บอกนะครับว่า
우리의 돈모스코 말씀하신 우리의 가장 큰
โรงเรียน
목표는
ซาเลเซียน
모든 살레시안들을 가르치는 것입니다.
จุดมุ่งหมายสำคัญก็คือให้พวกเขาได้เป็นพลเมือง
모든 젊은이들을 가르치는 것인데요. 가장 좋은 것을 가르치고요.
ทรงเชื้อเชิญให้ทุกคนเป็นหนึ่งเดียวกันทรงย้ำว่าทุกคนต่างเป็นประชากรของโลกใบนี้โอกาสที่สมเด็จพระสันตะปาปาทรงนำการภาวนาและอวยพรศีลมหาสนิทที่หน้ามหาวิหารนักบุญเปโตรวันศุกร์ที่ 27 มีนาคม 2020 พระองค์ทรง
3월에 교황님께서 일치를 위해서 말씀하셨고 기도하셨습니다.
เผชิญกับพายุเราก็เช่นกันเราถูกจู่โจมอย่างไม่ทันตั้งตัวจากพายุลูกใหญ่นี้เราต่างก็รู้สึกว่าเราอยู่
같은 배를 타고 있습니다. 우리는 같이 노를 젓고 있습니다.
มีเพียงวิธีการเดียวเท่านั้นคือเราต้องช่วยกันคุณพ่ออัง
이
เกล
모든 것을 함께 해야만 합니다. 총장님께서도 말씀하셨습니다. 모든 살레시안을 초대합니다. 또 살레시아 가족들을 초대합니다. 젊은이들을 돕는데 우선적인 것이 될 수 있도록 여러분을 초대합니다.
ซึ่งประกอบไปด้วยคณะซาเลเซียน
탈레네 살레시안 가족들입니다.
คณะแม่พระองค์อุปถัมภ์
살레시아 가족 단체들이 많이 있습니다. 수녀회도 있고 여러 단체들이 있습니다.
คณะภักคินีพระราชินีมาเรียและสหพันธ์ศิษย์เก่าครอบครัวซาเลเซียนได้ตอบรับคำเชื้อเชิญของสมเด็จพระสันตะปาปาและของคุณพ่ออัครธิการด้วยใจกว้างและเป็นหนึ่งเดียวกันเราทำงานร่วมกันในจิตอารมณ์แห่งครอบครัวภายใต้ป้ายประกาศ
한 가족으로 일하고 있습니다.
ของครอบครัวซาเลเซียนประเทศไทยได้ถูกริเริ่มขึ้นโดยคุณพ่อเจ้าคณะและแผนก PDO ภายใต้ชื่อโครงการในเรือลำเดียวกันเพื่อช่วยเหลือผู้ที่ได้รับผลกระทบจาก
우리는 같은 배를 타고 있는 모두 하나인 사람들입니다.
นำข้าวสารอาหารแห้งข้าวกล่อง
음식이나 마스크,
เจลแอลกอฮอล์ไปมอบให้กับพี่น้องผู้ยากไร้
구호품 이런 것들 가난한 사람들 위해서 나눠주고 있습니다.
ผู้สูงอายุและคนในชุมชนโดยไม่แบ่งแยกเชื้อชาติและศาสนาทีมงานอาสาสมัครได้ออกสำรวจพื้นที่จัดการระดมทุนขอรับบริจาคและไปมอบสิ่งของสัปดาห์ละ 2 ครั้งบ้านต่างๆของครอบครัวซาเลเซียนได้ถูกตั้งเป็นศูนย์กลางเพื่อช่วยเหลือและประสานความร่วมมือบางโรงเรียนได้พยายามจัดหาอุปกรณ์ทางการแพทย์ไปมอบให้กับโรงพยาบาลและศูนย์สุขภาพหลายแห่งนอกนั้นคณะต่างๆในครอบครัวซาเลเซียนเองก็ได้ดำเนินการช่วยเหลือผู้ที่ได้รับผลกระทบในพื้นที่ต่างๆที่แต่ละคณะทำงานอยู่ด้วยแม้ว่าความช่วยเหลือของเรานี้อาจจะดูเล็กน้อยเมื่อเทียบกับปัญหาที่เกิดขึ้นแต่มันแสดงออกถึงการสร้างประโยชน์สุขแก่ผู้อื่นและนี่แหละที่สร้างความแตกต่างให้กับโลกใบนี้มากไปกว่านั้นคือการเป็นประจักษ์พยานที่น่ายกย่องแห่งการอุทิศตนของลูกๆของคุณพ่อบอสโกที่หยิบยื่นความช่วยเหลือให้กับบุคคลที่ทุกข์ยากนอกจากครอบครัวซาเลเซียนในประเทศไทยแล้วยังมีกลุ่มอื่นๆอาทิคณะภักคินีธรรมทูตแห่งพระนางมารีองค์อุปถัมภ์คณะภักคินีแห่งการสงเคราะห์ของพระเยซูเจ้าคณะภักคินีแห่งการเยี่ยมเยียนของคุณพ่อบอสโกบรรดาศิษย์และกลุ่มอื่นๆในครอบครัวซาเลเซียนและที่สำคัญที่สุดการที่เราตระหนักว่าเรากำลังเดินทางอยู่ในเรือลำเดียวกันช่วยให้เราเป็นหนึ่งเดียวและตั้งใจที่จะรับใช้พี่น้องที่กำลังทุกข์ยากและช่วยเสริมสร้างสายสัมพันธ์ที่มีอยู่แล้วในหมู่พวกเรานั่นคือสมาชิกครอบครัวซาเลเซียนประสบการณ์แห่งการรับใช้ผู้ที่ตกทุกข์ได้ยากในฐานะสมาชิกที่ร่วมเป็นหนึ่งของครอบครัวซาเลเซียนนี้ทำให้เรามั่งคั่งมันเป็นประสบการณ์ซึ่งทำให้เรารักษาจิตตารมณ์แห่งความ
살레시안 가족으로서 함께 일하고 있습니다. 한 마음으로 일하고 있습니다.
ช่วยเหลือผู้อื่นแม้เป็นเพียงส่วนเล็กๆแต่ก็ช่วยสร้างสรรค์ครอบครัวที่แท้จริงแห่งมนุษยชาติ
우리 각자가 드린 기증 안에서 비록 작을지라도 우리는 큰 일을 하고 있다고 생각합니다. 학교입니다.
Hi, dear all President
이어서 베트남 보고입니다.
of Asia-Oceania Regional Congress of Don Bosco Past Pupil. On behalf of Don Bosco Past Pupil of Vietnam Federation, I'd like to present the President's report. So,
네, 이제 말씀드리겠습니다.
I present the status of priority and activity.
우선권과 활동들인데요.
The growth and sustainable structure.
구조적으로 좀 튼튼하게 성장시키를 바라고요. 또 양성, 또 트레이닝 이런 것을 중요시합니다. 또 젊은이들을 위한 졸업생들을 좀 증진시키고요. 모임 증진시키고 재정적인 것을 하고 있습니다. 구조적으로 좀 안정적으로 성장적으로 일하기 위해서 노력하고 있는데요. 예, 등록되는 멤버들을 좀 많게 하기 위해서 노력하고 있고요. 새로운 전략 그리고 매년 어떤 계획 같은 것을 7가지 우선권에 따라서 만들려고 합니다. 양성과 또 기술 교육시키는 것을 얘기합니다. 네트워크로 이런 기술적인 것들 안내하고 있고요. 리더십이나 그다음 재정적인 회계 관리 이런 것도 교육하고 있습니다. 젊은이들을 위한 졸업생들 모임인데요.
Connection with a young generation group in ex-vocational school.
방문을 해서 이런 젊은이들을 양성시키려고 노력하고 있습니다.
In fact, we just collect the annual affiliation chart.
기금 마련에 대한 것인데요.
We also develop an initiative of saving 1% of each past event for creation of a voluntary contribution. In supporting past pupil family, we have support activity when past pupil pass away.
졸업생 가족들을 지원하는 건데요. 혹시 누가 사망했거나 그런 경우에 도움을 줍니다. 살레시아 가족들인데요.
And in the event organizing, we cooperate in the traditional day and the family day. We organize
명절이나 가족 날 행사 같은 것을 합니다.
collaboration activity between past pupil and Don Bosco collaborator at area level. In communication and external relations, we establish a full function country secretariat. We also establish various communication channels using Viber group, Skype, and Facebook between past pupil groups. With activity aiming to poor youth, we see this is a way
그러한
of
젊은이들을 위한 활동들인데요.
in our country and the gap between different generation and different thinking to continue Don Bosco spirit. So we hand on give and sponsor action to poor youth at remote area. We supply cheap accommodation for students at 25% cheaper for young fast pupils of vocational school only, and it is a non-profit business. In urban area, we supply hospitality business training, and we also doing some supporting activity to blind youth. So for supporting poor youth at urban area, and it is the initiative of individual initiative of one of fast pupil by providing poor youth a top education in hospitality business. And it is also a non-profit business, but based on the regenerate concept. So during training, the trainee do have to pay, but after graduating and earning money, he will pay the tuition and boarding fees for 50 years, so the center have resources to help the next trainee. And for supporting blind youth, it's also the initiative of fast people, and it's in fact established and run by a blind fast people from Bosco, and to empower visually impaired youth, indeed by creating opportunity to access education and to acquire necessary knowledge and skills. So this is I almost did the presentation of the President's report. Thank you.
Hi, my fellow Salesians. This is Lee Myung Jae Bosco, President of the Alumni Association of Don Bosco.
한국에 대한 소개 때문에 좀 쉬었다 오겠습니다. 화장실 좀 갔다 오겠습니다.
Dili, East Timor, in October 2016. Although the Assembly could not convene due to COVID-19 last year, I'm grateful the 12th EAO General Assembly can come together like this. The 7 projects discussed at the last General Assembly are being actively promoted by the Alumni Association in each region. The Alumni Association of Gwangju, where my alma mater is located, purchased a 3-story building in Gwangju in 2018 and uses it as office for solid alumni development. The Alumni Association of Seoul, the most active alumni association in the region, in 2018 established and runs Salesian Future Committee to continuously provide scholarships and support to college students in Seoul, on top of the already existing scholarships from alma mater students. Alumni Association of Don Bosco Vocational School in Seoul prepared their own activities video today and want it played separately. I will conclude the introductory comments here and will continue to present the activities of Gwangju and Seoul Alumni Association. God bless you, Salesians, and may God's peace and blessing be with you and with your family.
could build a mansion that is higher than the trees. I could have all the gifts I want and never ask please. I could fly to Paris, it's at my beck and call. Why do I live my life alone with nothing at all? But when I dream of you. Maybe someday you will come true. When I dream of you. Maybe someday you will come true. I can be the singer or the clown in any room. I can call up someone to take me to the moon. I can put my makeup on and drive the men insane. I can go to bed alone and never know his name. But when I dream of you. Maybe someday you will come true. When I dream of you. Maybe someday you will come true.
The motto of the World Confederation
동티모르에서 말씀드리겠습니다.
to realize this motto,
착한 그리스도인, 정직한 시민을 양성합니다.
qualitative and quantitative growth through a process of institutionalization and professionalization in order to be strong and
모스크의 모토를 가지고 우리는 젊은이들을 교육하고 있습니다. 6년 과정을 하고 있는데요.
This development plan is mirrored in the program that will be put in practice through 7 goals
우린 세상 안에서 이들이 세상의 빛과 소금이 되기 위해서 그들을 교육하고 있습니다.
And a strong contribution on the spirituality of Don Bosco. Based on these 7 goals of the World Confederation,
7개 그 우선권에 대해서 저희는 교육을 하고 있습니다.
These programs are 1. Consolidation of the structure, program and establishment of secretariat. 2. Establish past people's network and members consolidation through database. 3. Integrated human and spiritual formation. 4. Technical and vocational training for young people. 5. Leadership training, exchange program between the young people of Timor-Leste with neighboring Indonesia and Australia. 6. Establish employment network to facilitate young people. 7. Sustainable financing policy. 8. Improve financial management, transparency and accountability. 9. Attention to families who are most in need of material and spiritual support. 10. Empower family-based economy through cooperatives and activities that promote income generation. 11. Strengthen unity and consolidate past people's network through facilitating and participating in major religious events, such as attending Holy Mass of Mary Help of Christians, Don Bosco Feast, and also the Feast of Saint Calixto Carvalho, and so on. 12. Conduct social advocacy and awareness raising on the importance of environmental protection and COVID-19 prevention and mitigation, and so on. 13. Social network establishment, such as social media platforms using Facebooks, WhatsApps, emails, website. And 14. Program, external relations and marketing strategy. These are the 14 programs of the Federation.
14개의 이런 주제를 가지고 저희가 일하고 있습니다.
World Confederation. Now we come to the summary of the successful programs in Timor-Leste. We would like
성공적으로 했던 모험 사례를 요약해드리겠습니다.
successful programs that we have implemented. Don Bosco cooperatives with a small spider web group established to promote social and economic solidarity and prayers in the past people's family. Participation of Don Bosco cooperatives in the cooperative fairs organized the government or cooperative fairs organized by the government. We involved all local cooperatives and their local products, participated in the training programs for bookkeeping, financial management, and reporting. And the second is Saint Calixto Carvalho Church construction in Waimori. Third, establishment of 2 to 3 new associations, Bagia, Manfai, and Alio, with other new associations are in the process to be officialized, such as Ermera, Bikeke, and other. Establishment of online communication platform, celebration of Feast of Don Bosco, Mary Help of Christians, Saint Calixto Carvalho, launching of the Federation's ID card, conducted regular Holy Mass and monthly meeting to discuss program implementation, cooperatives with the aim to strengthen relationship between the members, conducted regular fundraising events, sports, music, and training activities to accumulate young people through sports, cultural dance, music competitions, training, computers, English, Portuguese, and other activities. Also, we conducted social advocacy and charity activities, did public cleaning, tree planting, support foods to the need, construct houses for vulnerable people, visit prisons and hospitals. Now we would like to congratulate all congressmen and women and hope a successful regional congress for all of us to continue expanding our mission to serve young people in this region. Thank you very much. Viva Don Bosco.
Thank you, God Almighty, for your very special love in giving us Don Bosco, a blessing from above, a love that reaches out to touch the lonely and the poor. The once abandoned youngsters are desolate no more. Long live, long live, long live Don Bosco, our father and our friend. Long live, long live, long live Don Bosco, your blessings on us send. We thank you, God of happiness, for giving us the saint. His smiling face and friendly hand have helped us to sustain that rich and precious heritage, the joy of sanctity, to sing an hallelujah despite monotony. Long live, long live, long live Don Bosco, our father and our friend. Long live, long live, long live Don Bosco, your blessings on us send. We thank you, God Almighty, for your very special love in giving us Don Bosco, a blessing from above, a love that reaches out to touch the lonely and the poor. The once abandoned youngsters are desolate no more. Long live, long live, long live Don Bosco, our father and our friend. Long live, long live, long live Don Bosco, your blessings on us send. We thank you, God of happiness, for giving us the saint. His smiling face and friendly hand have helped us to sustain that rich and precious heritage, the joy of sanctity, to sing an hallelujah despite monotony. Long live, long live, long live Don Bosco, our father and our friend. Long live, long live, long live, long live Don Bosco, our father and our friend. Long live, long
Salesian past pupils, President in Australia Pacific Province. Report for the
이어서
Asia-Oceania
호주 동문연합에서 말씀드립니다.
current situations.
현재 상황은 벌써 100여 년이 됐습니다. 1923년도에 호주로 살리세 내려왔고요.
Beginning in the northwestern part of Australia,
북서쪽에서 시작을 했습니다. 예, 동쪽에 멜버른, 시드니에서 1926년도에 시작했습니다. 9개의 살레시안 고등학교를 운영하고 있고요. 2개는 사모아에 있습니다.
in the past 98 years of history,
지난 98년 동안 수많은 학생들을 교육했고요. 돈보스코의 카리스마를 가르쳤습니다.
Don Bosco Technical College in Samoa will be highlighted.
2개의 학교가 유명하다고 합니다.
Salesians came to Tasmania nearly 75 years ago to begin the
5년 전에 왔다고 합니다.
started as a special boarding school for orphans.
기숙사도 했고요.
Accepted day students as part of the college mission. In the 1970s, combining with the charism of the Dominican sisters, the name was changed.
도미니코 시스터들과 함께 했는데요.
A photo of past pupils from
도미니코에서 운영하는 대학입니다.
The college has a legacy of past pupils meeting regularly to support one another and to help and guide
운동회를 하기도 하고요.
College is the late Brother Peter Desani. He was a much loved and respected member of the college by students and staff.
브라더 피터 데짜니가 아주 인기가 있다고 합니다.
Many students
40년 동안 일해왔고요.
standing brother and share these at their reunion.
항상 그를 만나러 기억하고 그를 만나러 오기도 합니다.
Financial need.
장학금을 지불하기도 하고요.
The past pupils at this college, also known as the Dominic Old Scholars Association or DOSA Committee, actively encourage
도사라는 장학금 제도가 있다고 합니다.
through communication and engagement. The aims of the Dominic Old Scholars Association are
이 장학금은 목적은
Dominic College to explore avenues
가정과 도움을 주기 위한 학교를 도움을 주기 위한 것이고요. 네, 학교와 소통하기 위해서는
Don Bosco Technical College in Samoa.
사모아에 기술학교가 있습니다.
Nearly 40 years ago, at the request
40년 전에 갔고요.
as in Australia, only boys were accepted into this college at first.
처음엔 소년들만 받아들였습니다. 종교교육도 했고 목공, 기계기술을 가르쳤습니다.
Apart from being excellent in these handiworks, students of Don Bosco College also excel in traditional singing and dancing, achieving national prizes for a number.
노래와 춤에 있어서도 상을 받기도 했었습니다. 작년 초에 여학생들을 받아들이기 시작했습니다.
Many past pupils have been in contact with the college for various levels. They get together regularly for fundraising events to support the students in need. Recently, they
지금
painted
마련을 위해서 지속적으로 졸업생들이 모이고 있고요.
after being educated.
학교에 그 벽화를 해주기도 했다고 합니다.
While a number joined the Salesians of Don Bosco. A photo of past pupils from the Don Bosco Technical College in Samar. A highlight of the college history is the current principal, Mr. Mane Sua Falanico.
교장인 마나수아 팔라니코가 유명하다고 합니다.
Further educated in the
90년대에 교사가 되었고요.
Mane has been the principal of the college for 3 years and has been outstanding in his leadership and charism in the ways of St. John Bosco. He is a model of what a Salesian past pupil is.
졸업생의 모델이기도 합니다.
Mane Sua reports, the first fundraising
교장이 이렇게 보고합니다.
over to us for building a bus shelter in the front gate for the boys. This project is now
$1,000 초반에 보냈고요. 기숙사 건물을 도왔던 것 같습니다. 2년 전에도 기금을 보내서 $4,000를 보냈습니다.
This event took place in conjunction with the 30th anniversary celebration of Don Bosco Technical Center, Alacua. The support from families and friends of teachers and the old pupils was amazing. They were also invited to join the school's procession at the Independence celebration in the same year, and the turnout was incredible. Unfortunately, the nation was unexpectedly down with a measles outbreak in the last 3 months of 2019. This was followed by the enforcement of the state of emergency, or SOE, when this was quickly spread throughout the nation. The SOE led to the closure of schools for 6 weeks, and we were all frustrated by the unexpected situation. This continued to the year 2020, and all gatherings were banned. So far, the state of emergency is still on, and some of the restrictions have been lifted one by one, despite the fact our nation is free from COVID-19. As a principal, Mane Sua reports, some of the old pupils were invited to join our industry advisory panel. I am trying to strengthen this connection by acquiring their feedback on areas that need improvement in terms of our programs and resources to align with the current needs of the industry sector. Recently, I was able to speak with the president of the Past Pupils Association. We are planning our next meeting, and this will take place soon if appropriate. We were so blessed with their donation of masks for the students, which were given out 2 weeks ago. We are expecting another successful project funded by the Old Pupils Association before the end of this year. Salesian College, Chadstone. Salesian College, Chadstone is a year 7 to 12 Catholic boys' school with over 1,000 students, each with their own individual story. A Salesian education is a journey that draws its inspiration from the spirituality and educational principles of our founder, St. John Bosco. Since 1957, 64 years ago, a group of dedicated Salesians with a clear vision brought St. John Bosco's pastoral vision to Melbourne's rural Chadstone. Today, building developments and technological advancements communicate the college's commitment to progress, while core pedagogical vision remains just as relevant as it was 64 years ago. Empowering young people to discover their own intrinsic goodness while developing the skills and courage to express it in practical ways is at the core of the Salesian charism. One way this school keeps in contact with their past pupils is by contacting the pupils and seeing what they have accomplished in life. The school has a magazine called The Griffin, and they publish the past pupil story for all to read. The article is called Where Are They Now? For the school, it is about reconnecting with the past students, seeing what career they have chosen, sharing their life story and how their Salesian school experience has helped them in their life. Also, how has being part of the Salesian charism shaped them into the person they are today? The school also inducts past pupils into a group called the Hall of Fame, celebrating their life and their achievements. Here's a photo featuring past student and road safety camera commissioner for Victoria, Stephen Lee. Salesian College, Sunbury. At Salesian College, Sunbury, the school is committed to the teaching practices of St. John Bosco, the founder of Salesians. One of Don Bosco's charism was his interest in the young person as a person, and in his or her complete formation as a human being and Christian. By creating a safe school environment, teachers in the Salesian tradition offer their students the time, opportunity, and guidance to know themselves better, deepen their faith, to understand the purpose for their existence, to help them develop their God-given talents, and to prepare them to take their rightful place within their families, the church, and society. That is all. Thank you very much.
Bangladesh Past Pupils President's Report. Introduction. We had started the Past Pupils group unofficially around the end of 2019. At the beginning, there were only 4 to 5.
방글라데시는 2019년에 아직 비공식적으로 시작을 했는데요. 우리는 4-5명밖에 안 됩니다. 수도에 있다가 나온 신학교나 있다가 나온 살레시안들도 우리가 함께 모이고 있습니다.
Current situation of the members. Presently, almost all the members are studying in different universities in Bangladesh. Some of them are working as well as studying. Our contribution to the church. As we had several meetings online, we had made
온라인으로 여러 번 모임을 가졌는데요. 젊은이들 안에 돈보스코와 그리스도를 전하기 위한 일을 합니다. 예, 착한 행동, 또 성당들을 돕기 위한 그런 일들을 우리가 제안하고 있습니다. 그런 활동들은 아직 공식적으로 함께하는 것은 없습니다. 팬데믹을 통해서 도움을 주지도 못하고 있고요. 예, 문제들은 재정 문제, 함께 모이는 것도 어렵고요. 소통도 어렵고요. 예, 적절한 단체가 구성되지 못했습니다.
Past pupils for giving us a wonderful opportunity to share our stories with you.
자신들의 이야기를 함께 나누기를 바라고 있습니다. 또 그런 것을 살레시안들이 초대하고 있고요.
We believe through the intercession of Don Bosco, we will bring back
돈보스코의 기도를 통해서 우리는 함께 모여서 서로를 나누고 도와줄 그런 기회가 있을 것입니다. 감사합니다.
Association of the Past Pupils of Don Bosco, Vice Province of Indonesia.
인도네시아 상황 말씀드리겠습니다.
The Association of Don Bosco Past Pupils was established in the Vice Province of Indonesia years before the establishment of the Vice Province.
인도네시아는 아직 준광구입니다.
The seminal movement was proposed among the alumni of 2 technical centers.
이 보니까 37번 동안 다른 걸 다 합쳐서 지금 아직도 4-5개 남아가지고
그래도 걔네 3시에 끝나게 할 거야?
37분이니까 지금
electricity, computers, in and automotive in Tigaraksa, and those who attended informal education out of school youth in Sumba. We recognize them as our Bosconians, the name that we use to indicate our youth in the parish in the youth center. The main activity of this movement was mainly an annual gathering during the feast of Saint John Bosco. The mission in Indonesia grew especially in the field of education during the establishment of the Vice Province. There are 4 formal schools that are being administered by the Salesians. Among these 4 schools, only 1 school belongs to the Salesian. The other 3 belong to dioceses. These 3 schools were already established before Salesian took over. These schools have a tradition in organizing their alumni. The present situation. The Vice Province established an office of delegate for alumni just 2 years ago. This is a big help and also a way to facilitate our alumni. However, the pandemic COVID-19 makes any activities to be postponed. Many of our past pupils have to undergo a difficult time with their work and education. Some have to look for part-time jobs in order to survive. Some of them have to wait for job offers that are very difficult. These situations make it difficult to organize them to become an organization. Some informal meetings happened for the purpose of assessing them for the purpose of school evaluation and planning. In the Salesian present in Sumba, BLK Don Bosco and SMK Don Bosco, we try to make a kind of monthly activity. Our alumni who work with the Salesian, teacher and instructors, make some initiatives to invite our alumni for sports, prayer and formation. Even though these activities are not regular but help our alumni to keep in touch. The Association of Past Pupils in Indonesia is still at the level of pioneering, but it has the potential to grow. One thing that is very important is the rector of the community, who is the father and representative of Don Bosco in the local community to help this movement and organization to grow in their local situation. Some plans for the next 4 years. In order to make the movement more organized, we should collaborate with the local community, especially the rector in the community, to promote the Association of Past Pupils in the local area and to form our coordinator that could help in gathering and contacting our alumni. In order to improve the commitment and participation of our alumni, we need to make regular formation and activities at local levels, online or offline. These activities will be organized by the coordinator of the local area together with the delegate of the province. In order to communicate and promote our activities, each local area should make an account of Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and WhatsApp groups that are organized and administered by the local coordinator. In order to form a structured and more organized association, we plan to start to create officers for our association in local union or provincial assembly. With that, they can make a strong structure of organization for doing some planning and projects. Thank you. Asociasi Alumni Don Bosco.
Don Bosco Past Pupils Samoa. Don Bosco Technical Center Past Pupils Alafua. About 80% are currently employed in both governmental and private organizations. Some of them hold higher positions at their workplaces. The other 20% of them are running their own businesses or self-employed. Others have become church ministers and brothers at their own denominations. So far, the Past Pupils Association have two major fundraisers through their projects in 2018 and 2019. These include a bus shelter for the students in the front gate and fans for the main hall. Unfortunately, the year 2020 until now has been marred with restrictions of the COVID-19, and nothing much has been happening so far. Recently, the old pupils have contributed some masks for our students, and it's a very smart donation suitable for the time being. A photo of the bus shelter for students funded by the Past Pupils 2018. A photo of fans for the main hall funded by the Old Pupils 2019. A photo of Old Pupils Association meeting in 2018. And last, a photo of Old Pupils Association meeting in 2019. Thank you. Mongolia Past Pupils Residence Report. Greetings from the very young Don Bosco Past Pupil in Mongolia. My name is Bayard Sengal. I graduated from Don Bosco Technical School in 2010. After graduation, I have been working in many places with many jobs to support my family. While working in those places, I realized that Don Bosco students are very good in discipline and skills in the industry. I thought of promoting the positive element that past pupils of Don Bosco in Mongolia and make it strong. With many past pupils in Mongolia, we can make the country know how important a contribution that Don Bosco is doing for our country. With that thought, when I heard of the Past Pupil Association in Mongolia, I was so happy and joined. Here is the history of the Past Pupil Association in Mongolia. The Alumni Association of Don Bosco Ulaanbaatar, Mongolia, was officially organized by Brother Andrew on January 19, 2018. The first members are only 5. Currently, our association has expanded to 12 members. Our purpose: to build a bridge between school and graduates, to provide a support network for each other, helping those among them without work to find jobs, to assist current students in various ways and also promote the school to potential students, to collect all graduate information and keep it in the database, to introduce our school in public and increase the number of enrollments, to help the poor people. In the future, join the Don Bosco Alumni Association and share knowledge and experiences. Our activities. Firstly, the alumni database or archive started. The work is now 80% complete. On 12th of May 2018, as we held the first ever gathering of past pupils, some 320 former students, staff and teachers, some of whom are also graduates of the school, came together, some for the first time in 16 years. During the meeting, we introduced our purpose and also we organized a donation campaign. Current pupils augmented the event with impressive singing and dancing performances, and participants enjoyed some food together. Our activities. We chose one young and poor child, and then we helped them. We organized sports competition in December of 2019, again in November of 2020. We organized Christmas activities in December of 2020. We are very fortunate to study in Don Bosco Industrial Training Skills Center. In the future, we are excited to say that we are going to work together as a family and to work together for our Don Bosco School. Thank you so much. Don Bosco Past Pupils Association Pakistan President's Report. Introduction. The Association of the Past Pupils of Don Bosco is a worldwide organization of the past pupils of the Salesians of St. John Bosco. The movement springs from the interest and affection which binds the past pupils to Don Bosco and to the Salesian family. Through the Past Pupils Association Pakistan, the members wish to maintain and develop the insights and inspiration received at the Don Bosco Technical and Youth Center, Pakistan. Past pupils belong to the Salesian family by reason of that special bond forged by their being educated and nurtured in a Don Bosco institution. Here is a map of Pakistan showing the location of Don Bosco Learning Center as well as the Don Bosco Technical and Youth Center. Aims of the association. The general aims of the association are to keep in touch with, unite and animate all former beneficiaries of Don Bosco education so as to help them to preserve, develop, and live the values of Don Bosco's educational system. To spread the spirit of Don Bosco and to involve themselves in Don Bosco's mission to the youth of today. To uphold and promote the value and the rights of the human person and family, and to work towards building up a social and political order based on justice, peace, and harmony. Every unit of the past pupils aims at serving all former pupils, irrespective of whether they are registered or not. Every past pupil tries to keep alive the ties of fraternal friendship initiated by Don Bosco and continued through his Salesians. Know, love, help one another, and keep united. The motto of the Association of Past Pupils of Don Bosco is given to us by our father and founder, Don Bosco. This is the official logo of the Don Bosco Past Pupils Association, Pakistan. Words of the President. My name is Asif Daniel, graduate of Don Bosco Technical and Youth Center, Lahore, Mechanical Batch 2003 to 2005. This year, I am graciously allowed to share some words as Don Bosco Alumni Association Pakistan President to the 12th Asia-Oceania Regional Congress of Don Bosco Past Pupils. I am very thankful to the Don Bosco Technical Center, Lahore, and all the Salesians community of Pakistan, and especially our rector, Reverend Father Noble Lal, SDB, for his kindness and willingness to prosper this Past Pupils Association, because he is the one who took this initiative a couple of years ago. I'm also much obliged to all of my core committee members. Dear Salesian family and past pupils of all over the world, today all over the world celebrates the 150th anniversary from the founding moment of Association of Past Pupils. In 1870, 24th of June, Carlo Gastini and his fellow past pupils of Baldoco came to Don Bosco to congratulate him on his feast day. This was the moment when Don Bosco invited them to stay with him as a part of the Salesian family and called them past pupils. Now we live in a blessed time when we can see and live after 150 years the dreams of Don Bosco for his past pupils. May this important day and following year of past pupils will enrich the Salesian family and every life of past pupils and friends of Don Bosco. For past pupils and friends of Don Bosco, it is our core mission to live this year's Strena of the Rector Major, moved by hope. It is indeed part of our DNA and identity of what it means to be active and live as a past pupil and friend of Don Bosco. We must be actively focused on sharing this year's Strena and its implications on our actions and lives among past pupils and friends around the world. It is not only an impetus for us past pupils and friends as a group and association, but it gives us a wider identity on our relationship with the Salesian family. Activities successfully conducted by the association. The past pupils of Don Bosco are encouraged to be promoters of good environment and clean nature. All the past pupils are encouraged to plant saplings and contribute to the green cover and to collaborate with others who are interested in eco-concern activities. Started campaign on social media groups about who posters of having safe interactions with others. Online alumni meetings via social media platforms. Get Vaccinated campaign. The Philippine Federation of the Past Pupils of Don Bosco President's Report. President Pipo Soliman, who was a past president of the Don Bosco Tarlac Past Pupils Association. He took office April 30, 2021. The past pupils of Don Bosco started in the Philippines July 10, 1980. It started when it was formally registered with the Philippine government on July 10, 1980. So our traditional activities include our annual national convention, our attendance at Salesian family activities, and the traditional activities for local chapters such as the Grand Alumni Homecoming, sports fests, basketball, volleyball, badminton, or football. Formation in the form of mass or recollections. Giving back to the alma mater by sponsoring classrooms, libraries, computers, or other donations. And community service projects, including medical mission and others. Now, due to the pandemic, we can no longer have any of our traditional activities because of a ban on mass gatherings. Our national federation immediately shifted to virtual meetings. Our local chapters adapted to the new normal. New normal. Virtual Grand Alumni Homecoming. The past pupils of Don Bosco Mandaluyong held their Grand Alumni Homecoming online last January 30, 2021. New Normal Ventilator Design Project. The past pupils of Don Bosco Mandaluyong acted on the need for more ventilators in hospitals. As of this month, they are happy to announce that their ventilator project is now a certified medical device. It has undergone some tests and passed those tests with flying colors. The new normal, more community service projects. So, the Don Bosco Tarlac Past Pupils Association had numerous projects providing food and medicine to affected past pupils as well as to the poor people in their community. The new normal, helping affected school employees. So the past pupils of Don Bosco Makati chapter gave groceries to non-teaching personnel for Christmas. The new normal of monetary aid and aid in kind. Sometimes past pupils give back, and these are not federation or local chapter initiated, but they are past pupils answering the call of their former formators. An example are Don Bosco Makati's request for financial aid for scholars and Don Bosco Makati's community pantry. And more. The Philippines has adapted to the new normal. Don Bosco Mandaluyong recently held a virtual concert, and almost all chapters are having their online mass for past pupils. Thank you very much. That is all.
We are grateful. We are very, very grateful to all the presentations. After 14 different president reports, we are maybe a little bit tired, but now is the time to rest for almost 1 hour.
한 시간 동안 좀 쉬겠습니다. 그동안 수고하셨고요.
Go out of the room.
네, 나갈 필요는 없고요. 음악을 틀어드리겠습니다.
Which is basically in 50 minutes time from now. So take a rest and we are
50분 정도 좀 쉬시고 다시 모이겠습니다.
and also conclude with our resolutions, gratitude, and final time of this beautiful Congress. Let's take a rest.
네,
See you.
잠시 쉬시겠습니다.
Before I end the live streaming in YouTube, Father Basab, I'll continue with the 2 more President's report, and then after this, after this, I will end the streaming, and then we will start again for the formal program in 50 minutes.
Okay, very good.
Okay.
Dear conference, dear friends, on the occasion of the 150th anniversary of the birthday of the past pupils of Don Bosco, I would like to share a beautiful story how the past pupils of Thailand have been involved in the foundation of Salesian Mission in Laos. The Salesian work in Laos was initiated in 2004 by Salesians, particularly by Father Tito Pedron, an Italian missionary in Thailand. However, due to the political situation of Laos, which did not favor the presence of Salesians, the realization of the mission was entrusted to a group of the past pupils of Don Bosco Technical College, Bangkok, led by Mr. Sanya. I would like to say that The mission in Laos started with sacrifices of the past pupils who have a deep love for Don Bosco. Without them, we would not have the present Don Bosco Technical Center that gives skill training to the needy youth of Laos. We have to say thank you to the past pupils. Thank you to their sacrifices.
ครับผมก็เป็นศิษย์เก่าวิทยาลัยเทคโนโลยีดอนบอสโกกรุงเทพสาขาช่างไฟฟ้ากำลังนะครับเรียนจบแล้วก็ได้รับโอกาสเป็นคุณครูและทำงานอยู่ที่นั่นเป็นเวลา12 ปีนะครับตลอดระยะเวลาที่เรียนอยู่เนี่ยและก็ทำงานด้วยเนี่ยก็มีความประทับใจในแนวทางการอบรมตามจิตอารมณ์ของพ่อบอสโกและการทำงานของผู้ใหญ่เป็นอย่างมากก็สำหรับจุดเริ่มต้นนะครับของกิจการงานของเราเนี่ยก็จากการที่ผมได้มีโอกาสดูแลนักเรียนประจำของโรงเรียนซึ่งในจำนวนนั้นเนี่ยมีเยาวชนชาวลาวอยู่ด้วยจำนวน5 คนก็มาเรียนอยู่ด้วยแล้วก็เตรียมที่จะสำเร็จการศึกษาแล้วก็กลับประเทศลาวคุณพ่อติโต้เปตอนก็ได้พูดคุยกับสมาชิกแล้วก็มาคุยกับกระผมนะครับเพื่อที่จะดูว่าสามารถที่จะเป็นตัวแทนของคณะผู้ใหญ่ในการไปเริ่มต้นกิจการที่ประเทศลาวได้ไหมซึ่งผมก็ได้ตอบโอเคยินดีที่จะไปช่วยงานคณะผู้ใหญ่ครับสำหรับที่ลาวเนี่ยเราก็เริ่มต้นกิจการโดยการไปเช่าบ้านอยู่นะหลังจากที่เราถึงเวียงจันทร์แล้วเราก็หาบ้านเช่านะครับแล้วก็เปิดร้านซ่อมเล็กๆนะเราเรียกว่าร้านมิตรสัมพันธ์นะที่ร้านมิตรสัมพันธ์เนี่ยเราก็มีบริการ2 อย่างก็คือช่างไฟฟ้ากับซ่อมรถจักรยานยนต์นะครับก็โดยนักเรียนชุดที่จบจากดอนบอสโกกรุงเทพไปเนี่ยก็เป็นผู้ช่างผู้บริการอยู่ในศูนย์ในบ้านของเรานะครับสำหรับเด็กที่มารับการอบรมเนี่ยก็ในปีแรกเนี่ยเราก็มีเด็กเพียง1 คนเท่านั้นในการอบรมวิชาชีพให้กับเขานะแล้วก็เพิ่มเป็น12 คนในปีที่2เป็น24 คนเป็น48 คนนะครับแล้วก็เป็น90 กว่าคนเป็น100 กว่าคนในระยะต่อมาสำหรับการติดต่อกับทางราชการเนี่ยก็มีความยากลำบากนะในระดับหนึ่งอย่างไรก็ตามเนี่ยจนถึงที่สุดเราก็สามารถที่จะเซ็น MOU กับทางรัฐบาลสปป.ลาวได้และเราก็มีบ้านซึ่งเป็นศูนย์ฝึกวิชาชีพดอนบอสโกเวียงจันทร์ที่เราใช้อยู่ณปัจจุบันนี้คุณพ่อเปตอนเนี่ยก็ได้ติดตามการทำงานของดอนบอสโกที่เวียงจันทร์เนี่ยอย่างใกล้ชิดนะครับทุกสัปดาห์คุณพ่อเปตอนเนี่ยก็จะโทรศัพท์หาผมเนี่ยอย่างน้อย 1-2 ครั้งนะเพื่อถามความเป็นไปปัญหาหรือสิ่งต่างๆที่เกิดขึ้นในศูนย์นะเราก็มีการพูดคุยกันโดยตลอดนะครับและเมื่อเวลาที่ศูนย์ของเรามีปัญหาใดๆก็ตามเนี่ยนะผมก็จะรายงานให้ท่านทราบนะแล้วท่านก็จะปรึกษากับคณะผู้ใหญ่แล้วก็ช่วยแก้ไขตัดสินปัญหาหรือเลือกแนวทางที่จะแก้ปัญหาได้อย่างดีนะครับครับผมก็ทำงานที่ดอนบอสโกเวียงจันทร์ประเทศลาวนะครับอยู่ตั้งแต่ปี 2014 2004 ถึง 2014 ก็เป็นรวมแล้วเป็นระยะเวลา 10 ปีนะครับหลังจากนั้นก็ได้ส่งมอบงานทั้งหมดให้กับสมาชิกซาเลเซียนนะไปดำเนินงานต่อไปนะครับแล้วก็หลังจากนั้นมาเนี่ยก็ได้คอยช่วยให้คำแนะนำปรึกษาเท่าที่สามารถทำได้อย่างใกล้ชิดเสมอมาจนถึงทุกวันนี้ ความทรงจำที่ผมประทับใจเวลาที่ทำงานอยู่ที่ลาวก็คือมีครั้งหนึ่งนะครับมีเด็กที่เราเคยช่วยเหลือแล้วเขาจบการฝึกวิชาชีพแล้วก็ได้กลับบ้านไปแล้วนะครับวันหนึ่งเขาก็ขี่รถมอเตอร์ไซค์กลับมาที่ศูนย์มาหาผมพร้อมกับทุกข้าวสารมา1กระสอบหลังรถผมก็ถามว่าเฮ้ยวิเนียมคุณมายังไงเขาบอกว่าเขาขับรถมอเตอร์ไซค์มาจากแขวงเขาเนี่ยเป็นระยะเวลา10 ชั่วโมงเพื่อจะเอาข้าวสาร1กระสอบเนี่ยมาให้น้องๆที่อยู่ในศูนย์ได้ทานกันเหมือนอย่างที่เขาเคยได้รับโอกาสช่วยเหลือจากศูนย์แห่งนี้อันนั้นก็เป็นความประทับใจที่มันก็อยู่ในความทรงจำของผมอย่างหนึ่งแล้วก็ของคุณครูในศูนย์ฝึกวิชาชีพของเราด้วยเช่นกันสิ่งท้าทายและอุปสรรคที่ทำงานที่ดอนบอสโกเวียงจันทร์นะครับก็จะเป็นเรื่องการทำงานการติดต่อการร่วมมือกับทางรัฐบาลลาวในระดับต่างๆนะครับซึ่งมีความยากลำบากมากแต่สุดท้ายแล้วในที่สุดนะครับเราก็สามารถที่จะบรรลุข้อตกลงแล้วก็ร่วมมือนะกับทางรัฐบาลลาวได้เป็นอย่างดีสำหรับความใฝ่ฝันที่ผมอยากเห็นเกี่ยวกับงานของซาเลเซียนที่ประเทศลาวก็คืออยากให้ศูนย์ฝึกวิชาชีพแห่งนี้ได้ดำเนินกิจการเนี่ยต่อไปเรื่อยๆเพื่อที่จะช่วยเหลือเด็กและเยาวชนชาวลาวซึ่งมีจำนวนมากที่ต้องการความช่วยเหลือต่อไปในขณะเดียวกันเนี่ยก็ถ้ามีโอกาสขยายไปยังแขวงอื่นๆได้ก็จะเป็นโอกาสดีและเป็นประโยชน์กับเยาวชนจำนวนมากในประเทศลาวและอีกสิ่งหนึ่งที่ควบคู่กันไปก็คือผมอยากเห็นศิษย์เก่าที่จบการศึกษาจากศูนย์ฝึกวิชาชีพแห่งนี้ออกไปทำงานไปหาเลี้ยงชีพและประสบความสำเร็จในชีวิตได้กลับมาที่ศูนย์ฝึกแห่งนี้เพื่อช่วยน้องๆช่วยรุ่นต่อๆไปตามจิตอารมณ์การแบ่งปันของคุณพ่อบอสโก
President's Report for Laos Past Pupils. Don Bosco Youth Vocational Training Center is a charitable project for underprivileged Lao young men. And it is the only Salesian presence in this country of about 7 million people under a communist regime. Since its beginning, Don Bosco Center has been funded by the Salesian Foundation of Thailand, which entered into partnership with the Revolutionary Lao Youth Union Department for Youth Development in 2008. The adventure of Bosco Lao Past Pupils started in 2004 when 5 Lao Past Pupils who had just completed their vocational training at Don Bosco Technological College in Bangkok returned to Laos and opened a private and small job training shop for some poor young people in the capital. Under the leadership of Father Tito Pedron and Mr. Sanya, a skilled electrician and past pupils of Don Bosco Bangkok, this first group of past pupils grew in number and in training experience. What is special about Don Bosco Center is that all the trainers have always been selected from among the graduate past pupils. These past pupils who love Don Bosco's educational method and his mission for the poor accepted to sacrifice themselves, willing to share with other poor young people the education and vocational training they had received. This has always been the practice until the present time. No doubt, this is the main activity that Don Bosco past pupils in Laos are carrying on. The cooperation of these past pupils is essential for the running of Don Bosco Center. But of course, there is also the larger number of more than 1,300 past pupils who have graduated at our center and are scattered in all the provinces of Laos. We are sure that they will always remember Don Bosco Center with gratitude. However, since their training here has been very short, only 6 months or 12 months at most, their sense of belonging to a group or association is weak. Besides, many have to move from one province to the other looking for work. Only occasionally, some of them show up at Don Bosco Center. All these things cause some difficulty when we want to organize gatherings and meetings of past pupils, as it is not easy to contact them, nor is it easy for them to come. For some past pupils, living and working, it is easier. In the period between 2011 to 2014, every year some past pupils organize a friendly dinner together. In 2017, some trainers of Don Bosco Center and some other past pupils organized a meeting, at which about 50 past pupils attended. After a friendly football match, they also had dinner together. In September 2017, we had the animation meeting by Mr. Alberto Pridate from Timor-Leste and Mr. Angel Godina from Europe. They gave some inspiring talks about the mission and organization of the World Federation of Past Pupils to a group of our past pupils who were very happy and also enthusiastic. The two guests visited the activities of two successful past pupils who have set up a car and motorcycle repair shop and a drinking water plant. In February 2018, a group of our trainers organized a month-long motorcycle and welding training course for 20 poor young men in the countryside, about 100 kilometers away. It was a successful activity. In September 2018, some past pupils met with Father Rector to see whether we could start some kind of organization of the past pupils. 1 week after the meeting, 9 participants met to elect the leaders who would be in charge of all activities of the past pupils. It seemed like a good start, but unfortunately, it didn't come up with anything concrete. And this is still the situation until now. During the pandemic, no special activities were carried out by the past pupils. So far, the idea of being active participants in a group or association doesn't seem to attract our past pupils. On the occasion of the 150th anniversary of Don Bosco Past Pupils, we would like to try again. And Taiwan, where we are, what we face, and foresee the future. Here are the solutions of Don Bosco schools in Hong Kong. Here are the solutions of Don Bosco schools in Macau. Here are the solutions of Don Bosco School in Taiwan. The current situation amongst past pupils associations in the CIN. huge age gap between senior members and junior members in past pupils associations in Hong Kong and Macau. School leavers in Hong Kong and Macau usually join the past pupils associations but stay dormant for years. Most active members age 40 or above in some past pupils associations, majority of active members are 55 over above. Few mid to late 20s involved in activities of past pupils associations, higher education, career development, family commitment, finding activities not attractive enough, or out of date. Coherence to alma mater is weakening amongst the young generations, age 14 to 13. Past pupils migrated to other countries, lost contact. Worries of change of government policy on school governing bodies, gravity of government control on Catholic schools, potentially removing school sponsoring bodies from schools, and turning all government subsidized schools into state-owned schools, weakening of religion affiliations. In Taiwan, there is no well-organized past pupils association at the Salesian Technical School, Tainan in Taiwan. Lost contact with past pupils. Recent political instability causing general social disconnection, general alienation, breakdown of trust, and worries on tightening of freedom. COVID-19 has been a cause of disconnection between students and past pupils, restraining group gathering, and government restrictions causing cancellation of most of the planned activities. Solutions. For fear of age gap leads to problem of sustainability as well as all boys' loyalty to alma mater. Past pupils associations organize programs helping, quote and unquote, junior old boys, those attending first 3 years of universities or higher education after graduation, providing career development like internship opportunities, career talks to them. Use of social media, Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp, Telegram to communicate and convey news and messages. Recruiting junior old boys to become committee members of past pupils associations and provide with training. Organize events like career talks, tutorial sessions for students in school. Allow these current students to learn about functions and services of past pupils association. Promote student loyalty to alma mater through further interaction between school authorities, past pupils associations, and clergy in schools. Organize sports events that are popular among young adults. The future. Switch focus on past pupils association activities to accommodate more young ones, age 18 to 34. Increase in communication, regular electronic messages, apps. Recruit young past pupils to become committee members. Encourage non-Catholic past pupils to participate in Bible study, RCIA classes, to be upright citizens in short. Retain a good record of past pupils' contact detail, use of model of digital social media, and apps to promote events or sharing school news.
Thank you very much, everyone. So let us now go for our break. For our live stream YouTube audience, we are now going to end the live streaming. We hope you will join us for session 2 with the new links for the second session of our 12th Asia-Oceania Congress. See you all in 30 minutes. Thank you. Japan and Thai, we can end the live streaming now. For our Zoom participants, you don't have to leave the Zoom room. You may stay. I will play a video from Myanmar that we can watch while on break.